You can't admit you to understand. You can't admit you to understand. So where would I even begin? You can't admit you to understand. You can't admit you to understand. You can't admit you to understand. So where would I even begin? You can't admit you to understand.
Good morning, Tradeify Nation. Welcome back to another London Session stream. It's Thursday, August 13th today. Happy Thursday, everyone. Happy second last day of the trading week. This week has already gone super fast. I can't believe it's already Thursday and we only have tomorrow left to make money on the week, to pass those accounts, to get those payouts. So make sure everyone is locked in more than ever towards the end of the week because, there is only 2 more days. So I hope everyone's ready. Another 3-hour session ahead of us. We will be joined by Nick, as usual, at the end of the hour by 8 a.m. UK. But for now, it's just me and the charts and Q and you guys. So everyone get locked in. Everyone switch on the discipline because we're only taking A+ setups in here. And right now, as I say that, there is a short playing out that I would have loved to have been involved with. I will go over that setup in a second. Good morning to those here nice and early. Good morning, Sebastian, Harry, Leia, I see you. Good morning. Jiffy Joe, good morning. Alex Johnson, Maxwell, Menzo, Laurent, it's Reckless. Krista Cape Town is always here. Good morning, Jimmy Trades. Jimmy Trades here early today. Good morning, Chris Stevens. Good morning, kids. Good morning, Osguna Guy, Caesar, Nixter is live, Mafia Bull, Omar, Freddie, Manton. Manton, I see you crushing it in the Steps Challenge, by the way. Oh, update for you all. Steps Challenge. Guess who did her 17,000 steps yesterday? Yes, I did. I'm just going to check what the leaderboard is like right now, since we're talking about it. So at the moment, Pizza Jonathan is on 7,700 steps already. I don't know what time zone you're in, Jonathan, but for me, it's 9 a.m. and I've only done 424 steps this morning. So I got a lot of work to do. I got to catch up to you guys, but I know Manton and who else yesterday were crushing it. Ridiculous step counts. Like, did you guys go for runs or something? Anyway, for me, it was just the 17,000 step goal and then I was done. I hit the 17,000 and I dragged myself to bed last night. I was exhausted, but we're back at it again. So 17,000 steps and we're about to make money on the NQ. So let's get into it. Here is the breakdown. This is what I'm looking at. By the way, this is the setup I'm talking about, the shorts from up here that I'm not in currently. But breaking it down from the daily, this is what we're looking at. Currently still consolidating in this area of price, still hesitating before that 30,000 level is taken out again. I'm waiting for the day. The high yesterday was 30,001. So we just popped over that 30,000 level. But as I've been talking about these equal highs, they're just resting a little higher, 30,094. So all these relatively equal highs, 1, 2, 3, 4. These are all areas of price I'm expecting us to break through and quite heavily react to. So still waiting for that key level to get hit. Right now we have previous day highs sitting at 30,001. That was the high from New York session yesterday. And previous day lows sitting at 29,624.50. So those are the two key levels from yesterday's daily range. The overnight session, or the Asia kill zone right now for me, is measuring up to be only 83 points. So quite a boring, very slow and low volume overnight session there. And in terms of yesterday's price action, this wick here is the data lows from, it's probably a bit clearer on, yeah, so this wick here is the data lows from the news release. This is also a level of price to the downside that I like to target when we haven't yet taken it out. So most times we do on the day go and take out the CPI data high or low, but yesterday we kept it intact. So that low is still resting there. We came close to it, that's 6:30 p.m. We came close to it, but didn't actually go on and take it out. So that's something I'm watching as well. I might just label that data lows to the right side. That's something I'll be watching. But for now, noticing that we have traded above Asia high. Yes, we have taken out a point of buy side liquidity. There are highs we have taken already. We're still yet to take our previous day high or previous day low here at NQ. So that is something I'm watching. We're currently in an inside candle. And until we go on to take out either or, there are still targets to the upside and the downside as far as I can see. Right now, what I'm noticing though, we have had a nice clean inversion of this 15-minute bullish gap, which shows there is some bearish strength at the moment. But for now, being that the 4-hour is an inside candle, I'm not entering anything just yet. Gonna wait for price to show me a little bit more for the session before I enter anything. I mean, we're 6 minutes in, so we don't need to feel rushed to enter anything. We have another 3 hours ahead. So don't be trying to rush any setups. Yes, okay, this would have been a great point in price to short at the time. Let's have a look at what that setup looked like. Basically, we have, yes, swept out Asia high. You've got previous 4-hour high sweep, Asia high sweep. At the time, the previous 15-minute high sweep. So this is what the 15-minute chart looks like. So we were here, we were reacting at this high. We do have a buy side liquidity. There is a major swing point there that we also took out. But the thing is, we were trading into a 15-minute bullish gap. So not the cleanest short, because we were trading into a gap that was against us. So it could have gone 50-50 there. Like it could have literally just held, rejected, and then gone on to hit stop loss. And that would have been a point in price to go break even when we hit that gap. But other than that, this short could still be targeting all the way to those Asia lows, really. I mean, that would be the full length that I would expect us if we were to hit some targets to the downside. Asia low is definitely something I'd be watching. So had I taken this setup, or if anyone is in this, I think it's safe to be at least break even now. I've taken a partial profit, but then also hold, I guess. Hold on for dear life with that one. That might be the short of the day. But I'll wait. For me, myself, right now, I am waiting for a cleaner setup. I want the 4-hour, this current 4-hour, to do something first before I end up taking a trade. So we need to either sweep out previous 4-hour high, or we need to sweep out previous 4-hour low. At the moment, we're in the middle, so we need to make a decision. All right. Let me talk to you guys. What is everyone trading? Good morning. I see all the good mornings dropping in there. Good morning to you all. Manton says short might have been good, but we didn't get previous day high or the 15-minute sweep and 15-minute IFVG just below current price. Oh, I just went over that trade, Manton. I think we might be talking about different points in price, but at the time, yes, we did get that previous 15-minute high sweep, and whilst we were trading into this gap, it did invert. So it's even cleaner now to be holding that. We haven't taken out any significant level yet. So I'll be watching previous 4-hour low next, and then Asia low. Leia said, hope you're doing well, Celine. I can't feel my legs after walking 41,000.6 steps yesterday. Leia, you walked 41,000 steps? You were only meant to do 17. How the hell did you walk 41,000? And how long did that take you? I calculated, like, I did my steps in just over like 2 hours. So are you talking like a 6-hour walk? I need the information layer. That one's not adding up. 41,000 is insane. Like, you win. SLJ says, Hasteling, where's Claudia? I miss her. I miss her too. Claudia's not here today. Claudia crushed that gold trade. For anyone who caught that gold trade with her yesterday, she's posted a breakdown video of that as well. So go and watch it. But she'll be here next Wednesday. Queen of Gold. She'll be with us next Wednesday. Every Wednesday, actually. Every week. Guys, let's get the like goal before Nick gets here so Celine can give another max aloe away. Manta, no, that's never gonna happen again. I will not be in charge of that wheel. And if I ever get to spin the wheel again, I'm taking max aloe off there. Well, if it hits once, that's fine. But as soon as it hits, it's going off the wheel. Just so I can't be, my job's not on the line. Risk Taker says I'm targeting Asia low. Nice. I think that's definitely a clean target. Once we have had already a sweep of Asia high, the session low is deposing sell side liquidity there. That's where I would be targeting that level for me. Asia low sitting at 29,796.75, 796. So still a while to go till that level's hit. I want to hear from Leah though. I want to hear how she did these 41,000 steps. And did you trade CPI yesterday, Selena? I managed to catch a short after the buy side liquidity was taken at 9:30 a.m. secured a payout with it. Let's go, James. Yes, we can go over my New York trades. Yesterday, I took shorts just after. Where were we? Yes, it was just after the open. I was trading inside. Yeah. So what I saw, why did I enter this trade? So we had, I'll take off all these. We had a sweep of the hourly. Look at this. So I was looking at this point in price as an area that we could sweep and manipulate coming to the morning session. And we did. We manipulated that level. And then dropping down further, I was looking for the reaction off that, and we did pretty much straight off the open. We bought up and then we sold off completely. So I saw that this 3-minute gap had formed. This is the 3-minute now. And I was like, well, that's too much of a steep bodied candle to just enter at market there. Because we did invert, and normally you guys would see me take the inversion at market, but I waited for a pullback. So I entered off the just entered off this, and I think I had my stop just resting above the gap there. And I was wanting data lows, but it never got there. So this was my full target, 170 points. I mean, it's happened before. When we have those CPI data candles, watch the data lows and the data highs. Watch those levels. We normally go on to take them. Well, in this case, we took data highs, but I was expecting us to get all the way back down into that data low level. We didn't. That's fine. So I was holding the short until I got stop break even on the rest here. So I took a partial, just about 1-to-1. I think towards the low of this wick, and then basically swept me out in profit there, and then took me out break even on the rest. So wasn't the cleanest setup. I think I took like 45-ish points, and then that was kind of it. It wasn't, we never actually got the follow through in the end. Looking back today, we never got that fully, like we just chopped around. Not really clean price action, not the kind of New York session I want to be involved in. So yeah, that was New York yesterday. So to anyone else that caught money in that, well done. It was a bit of a choppy session there. All right, Leia's saying, okay, yes, I walked a lot, but hear me out. Nick told me there's a big account for the first place, and I have no accounts as of yesterday and can't buy any at the moment, so I have to win this. Wow. Bonjuri was ahead of me, and I was like, fuck no. Also, are you here, Bonjuri? Because he definitely pushed me. That's insane. Let me check what your stats are today, because 40,000. Who of you are doing it? Like, are you rigging this? I'm trying to think, like, have I ever done 40,000 steps in my life? How many hours were you out walking yesterday? Why can't I see the leaderboard? Oh, here we go. I can't see yesterday's numbers anymore. We can only see today's current numbers. I can see running always is the top with 9,000. I'm well away from, I'm like, where am I? All the way towards the bottom. 424 right now. Inizio, good morning. See Money, happy Thursday. Good morning, Inizio. And happy Thursday to you. Selena, you're primarily looking for shorts, Maxwell. Right now, based on the market structure, I'm not really looking for anything yet. I want price to go out and sweep certain areas. For me, that's the 4-hour candle needs to do something so I can get my directional bias. And then beyond that, I will make my decisions, what I prefer to see. But I think given that, yes, that data low wick is still in there, potentially could be shorting this session today. I'm not really sure how I feel about the shorts. It seems like yesterday's price action was clearly like we just kept buying up. There was no points of reversal in any of that buy up move up until basically New York session. I finally got my shorts. So I ended up turning my day around, but hopefully we don't have to take that L to find out today. There isn't much on the high time frame, I'll be honest. I mean, there is an unfilled gap to the downside here, just below where the data low levels are sitting, that bottom of that wick. That could be an area we retrace into. I'm gonna leave that on my charts to watch that. That's an unmitigated 4-hour bullish gap. So that's an area we could short into, retrace into, but then hold. I wouldn't expect us to break through that or anything. I'm definitely bullish on the high time frame. We will see. Lay says, I managed 500 steps more than him. Wow, that would have been a battle. I didn't see those numbers. I could have been sleeping even, and you guys were out there walking. So here I am thinking Celine, you did amazing. You crushed the 17,000 goal and you guys are doing 40,000 steps. I'm way behind. Remind me to never get into competition with you guys. Leia, you take it seriously. Damn. But what happened with your accounts, Leia? You want to talk about it? I mean, you don't have to. We don't have to talk about it on stream, but if you want to, always here to chat about accounts, about blowing up, about tilting, not following rules, whatever it was. Like I said, I was definitely walking in my sleep, walked in a lot in my house. That's funny. You could probably have strapped it to one of your kids, because I'm sure your kids are running around all the time, as you usually say. So they could have racked up some of those steps for you. This Dio Goalvez, morning. Can you tell me which indicators you use, please? Here we go, chat. We got the indicator question of the day. These are the indicators I use. Sessions and key levels is the main one that you see on the chart there. That's printing the session levels, any of the previous day levels, my current day's levels, and yeah, any of that stuff is all in this indicator. I don't have too much flicked on. I only like to see very bare, minimal levels on my chart just to keep it nice and clean. But yes, you have the option to turn any of these on. That's that indicator. And then this is my own indicator. This basically just prints and looks for when price is kind of doing what I like, how I like to trade. It just visualizes my setup. So 4-hour 15 is tracked, the IFVGs are tracked, and there's some filtering in there for when I'm looking for setups, and also a risk management setting in there as well. That's my indicator. All right. Amir Celine, how do you usually size in your trades during NY since it's more volatile? Very, very small. Yesterday, I think I had one contract on 50K accounts, and I had 2 or 3 on the 150Ks. Basically the smallest amount I can possibly. But still, I wanted to be in the trade. Still, I was convicted. I wanted to be in it. I just needed to size appropriately. But yeah, in New York session, it's a lot smaller because the stops are just so much wider. So that's something you have to adapt. I don't think you should entirely miss a trade because of, some people will say well, the stop's too large, so that's invalid. I get that to a point, but then when it's New York session, that's just how it is. There is so much more volume. So candles can just print in 80 points. And I would rather, yes, wait for a pullback, but it's never going to be like a London session 25, 30 point stop. in my opinion. It just never is these days. So I've just had to adapt my risk to allow for still to be able to catch those trades, not miss the trades, because then if I'm waiting for a 25 point to 30 point stop like it used to be in New York session, I'm probably going to be waiting years. Like it's just not like that these days. So I have to find pullbacks in the New York session, and I have to make sure that I'm risking appropriately in those trades as well, knowing full well that it's probably a 50 point stop. Like that high is probably 50 points. Yes, it will be invalidated if it breaks that high. That's why I'm still happy to put my stop there. Like there is a logic to why is the stop 50 points away? Well, that's the high that I don't see us breaking. And if we do, then I'm wrong. But to allow for that, size heavily down. Not heavy, size down. Leia said, I lost my 25K account yesterday, took that 1 hour gold win, and it was just $50, and then it was loss after loss after loss. Leia, I know what happened here. Leia said, so my behavior on the charts is beyond me. I need to go back to one asset because too many variations is just bad for anything. I was $100 away from bust in New York and risked it all on a short on gold. I should have just taken the 50 and that's it, but greed is my closest enemy. Yes, I know exactly what happened there. This is what I was going to tell you was if there was an extra zero against that dollar amount, if it was a $500 win and not a $50 win, I'm sure you would not have traded again. So when we think of trading, it's easy to get stuck up on the dollar amount. How much did you make from that trade? But if you look at the points you caught and the amount you risked, I know that was a great trade that you took. And if you were risked a little heavier, that could have been a $500 trade, right? So you shouldn't really, that was a great trade all in all. And like to be able to take that from the market should have been enough for you. Like you shouldn't have been risking and risking and risking. I don't know how many trades you end up taking, but I know having an extra zero there, probably. Yeah, she goes, yeah, exactly. 500, I would have just locked it up. Exactly. So start to think of your trading in terms of points, Leia. I swear it'll change. It'll change everything for you. If you think about it, like I captured 10 points on gold, regardless of how much risk you had, regardless of how much you were able to take out, stop looking at the P&L, stop looking at the dollar amounts, look at the points because trading becomes scalable at that point. If you're able to consistently take that 1R $50 trade, you know full well that you can scale that and make that a $500 daily trade that you can scalp from the markets. It's all about scaling, but the first thing you have to get done right is your consistency. So if it's $50 every day, you're able to scalp from the market, $50, whatever it is, $20. Just having that consistency means you can absolutely scale this. So by taking the 50 and it not being enough in your mind, I know where you're at in your trading. I know, like you're saying, I want to be making more at this point. I've been trading this amount of years. I want to be making more. But you're also doing yourself a disservice by saying that. I want to be making more. You can make more. You just need to be consistent. And by being consistent means take that trade and call it a day because that is a great trade. It is. And then to keep risking, it just means that there is a chance that you're going to blow up. So take your 1-to-1 and calculate the points on the day and just stack those small wins over time. And at that point, say after a month, you consistently get those $50 trades in there. You know, it's just a matter of scaling. Then it's going in heavier. Then it's going in with double the size. And the $50 trades become 100, and then eventually you get more comfortable in your trading and your risk and etc. and everything falls into place. But for now, it sounds like you're chasing that P&L, that dollar amount, and that will be such a disservice to you. So I know you know this as well. It's just about putting it into practice. Put some sort of, I don't know, maybe you have to go to locking up the accounts. Maybe that would have saved you yesterday. Going back to locking up the accounts. She said, I know I have ticks on the chart. I'm trying to do everything to look away from the P&L. Yeah, ticks, all of that. Everything to not allow you to just stare at the $50 number on your charts. Ticks, I don't know what broker you're using, but maybe just don't have that column. Leia says, I know that, Celine. I know. Why don't we do it? Yeah, I know. It's one thing knowing it and it's easy to talk with this mentality, me being on the other side of that now, but I know exactly what you're going through. I know how hard it is. But the one thing, which is why I always talk in terms of trading, in terms of points, that's why. Because trading is about scaling. Trading is about risk management. Trading is about all of that. Once you can just show consistency, the real trading and the real edge is in your sizing, is in your calculating like how much you're going to risk on this trade, and that's when you can make more money. But for now, just work on the consistency, the process of it. And Leah, maybe it's going to get to this point where you're just so sick of yourself making those mistakes. You said, like, I've been in this damn cycle for over a year. I know. And maybe it's going to take this for you to fully quit at it, to stop over trading, to take that win, to be done, because you're going to remember this. It's so frustrating to have no accounts to trade and now having to wait. You're going to remember this. Trust me. Let's check back in a month and see how you're doing, because I know being burned by trading, being burned by these bad decisions, there is nothing worse. It's a you versus you in trading. It really is. Manton said Celine's discipline is on another level. It's not normal. No, I was there, Manton. I was where Leah is when it comes to like watching that P&L. I was there. I swear, I used to look at that and I was like, $50, $100, that's nothing. Like, I need to keep trading. I see traders making $1,000 in the day. Plus $1,000 plus on the day. And here I am with my little $100 trade, $150 trade. But hold on. How much did I risk? If that was like 1 micro, 2 micros, whatever, and I made $100, like that's a great trade. Because then if I can do that consistently, if I can pull those little $100 trades every single day, then it's about just sizing in and making more from that consistency. That's when it started to click with me. And I think, Leah, that's going to happen with you too. You just got to keep at it and start to really lock in. Because it's you versus you, honestly. All right. That was the discipline motivation for this morning. I could rant about trading mindset stuff for ages. By the way, chat, don't get me started. But Leah, we're all rooting you up. We're all hyping you up. We know you got this. We know you're going to smash it, get that payout soon. You just got to lock in. All right, in terms of market structure right now, nothing too exciting for me here. I'm noticing we're approaching again close to this high, previous 4-hour high. So potentially there might be a short opportunity, but I'm waiting to see what we're working with here. I'm going to also be watching these highs from yesterday's afternoon session too. Potentially we go up to take those highs as well. Once we grab previous 4-hour high, we could be grabbing this high as well, because there's a lot of consolidation there. So that is another level of buy side liquidity to mark up. And we'll see. Then maybe we get the drop. Leah says, thanks for the love, Celine. You're the best. I will get there eventually. Of course, Leah, anytime you want to talk, trading, mindset stuff, whatever it is you need help with, I am here. And the rest of this chat. Kiss says he got this. Everyone is here supporting you, Leah. Jay Quinn says, good advice, all about perspective. Aman says, I had to learn a hard way of not over-risking. That's what got me to pay out. Yep. The hardest way is sometimes, for most of us, we need to go through that. Some people just get it from day one. I mean, jealous. I wish I was that type of person, but I had to learn the hard way. And after like, however long it was, 16 months, when that day I saw the payout, I was like, I could have gotten here a lot sooner, but that was just a me thing. I had to work on that. I had to work on consistency and the discipline and all the rules. Like I had to go through that, the hard stuff, so in order to learn from it. But that's most people's journey. It's nothing new in trading. Everyone has to go through the hard stuff to get to the other side. Harsh Pratap, how do you mark the session highs and lows? I mean, what time window for each session? For me, I have the Asia kill zone 8 p.m. to 12 a.m. Eastern time. That's because I trade the kill zones. And London session, I normally have from 2 to 6, and then New York, I only trade the 9:30 till like 11 window. Trading with 9 Nath. Hello, Celine. Can you explain about your indicator? What core concept you use to build? Example, MTF liquidity. So in terms of the indicator, I didn't build it. I don't know what's behind the code or anything. But in terms of the strategy, I think you're talking about more like how I trade. It's built on looking at 2 time frames and using the high time frame to align myself with an intermediate time frame and then executing on a lower time frame. So to catch when the 4 hour, 15 and 1 minute all sort of line up. So we're like sweeping a 4 hour high, that is the point of liquidity. That means I'm looking for that reversal in the session. So over the next 4 hours of that candle, I'm looking for a reversal. Say we sweep the high. The 15 minute allows me to time it within the session. So within those 4 hours, I'm timing it when the 15 minute also has that sweep reaction, this kind of thing, where we also have a previous high sweep on the 15 minute. And then once we have that, timing it again with the 1 minute to see that within this 15 minute candle, because at one point, can I go back? When it first opened, it only looks like this. So it just had like a wick and a really tiny body. So I'm trying to time that on the 1 minute because this candle could just make a lower wick here and then completely keep buying up and then become a bullish candle. But having it accumulate and then manipulate higher first and then start to drop, that's when I look to the 1 minute. So if we take that high first, then we start to drop, I'm looking for a 1 minute inversion. That's how I time this 15 minute move based off whatever the 1 minute is doing. So initially, that's not enough for me to enter off. I'm waiting for an inversion, and that's it there. There would have been, it's not highlighting now because my indicator is not loading, but at that point in price, you have a 1 minute fair value gap, and you can see that has now been crushed from this inversion. Is now an inversion FVG, and that would have been the entry for me. Oh, there you go. So the indicator is just loaded, and now you can see that. So yeah, I time it between the 4 hour, the 15 and the 1, and that's all it is at its basics, to explain it very basically. Aman said, I was in a loop of failing my accounts. I know I had a great strat. It's just over leveraging and accepting the fact of the market is the key. Yeah, I know too many times we're not happy with taking 1 loss, 2 loss. Like sometimes we need to get back in there and trade again, and then we get hit with a 3rd loss. Like I seriously think, and it sounds like Leia, you don't have this in place, but I seriously think this goes for anyone. This isn't just personal to Leia. I know she's been amazing and transparent with us to be able to share what she's going through right now. But I'm sure there are many others in here dealing with the same stuff. But one thing is put a cap on the amount of losses you allow yourself to take. That's another thing that I implemented that allowed me to not blow accounts so quickly. 2 losses, that's it. Whatever dollar amount it is, that is it. I mean, the dollar amount should not be too large because you also should have a fixed amount of risk. So all of this combined, a fixed risk amount, only 10% of the drawdown, and only 2 losses a day max. You can't be blowing this account so quickly. Like it sounds like it's very strict, and it sounds like it's, not for some of you because you want to keep trading and 2 losses isn't. But that's honestly the truth. That's how you keep these accounts alive. Don't be over trading. You take those 2 losses, you get off. If for whatever reason you have other accounts and you're not spreading your risk and you want to spread your risk because you're not trade copying, then switch to another account at least. At least have another account there that you can trade. If you know, I really don't want to miss that setup, then take it on another account. But do yourself a favor, don't just take it on the account that has 2 losses already and keep exposing yourself to the risk there on an account that is already red on the day. Come back tomorrow. Mantis says, by the way, Celine, thanks to your strategy, I'm finally finding consistency when I'm not sabotaging myself, but got 2 payouts and now 4 funded accounts on track to payouts, all thanks to you. Hell yeah, Manton. That's amazing stuff. And it's not all thanks to me. It's all thanks to you as well, because I know I can sit here and, show you guys how I trade, how my setups look, but at the same time, I'm never telling you when to enter trades. So I mean, you, Manton, have to take a lot more credit for yourself there. You have been crushing it, taking great trades. Yeah. And you need to, be proud of yourself for that. That's unreal. 4 funded accounts all on track to payouts. Let's freaking go. Hey, we have Nick in the chat. Good morning, Nick. He started his day off with a W Celine. Thanks, Nick. W Nick. Usually, Chad, he'll come in here and ask me something about the indicators, so he's in a good mood. Steve said I have my rules on screen for reference. That's another great idea. Guys, these are all great ideas, and you should be learning from each other as well, because I'm sure most people in here are going through the same shit. So that's another great idea. Have your rules. I literally have an indicator here that tells me tick, tick, tick when things are aligning, when I should be entering a trade. If it's not there, there's no setup. And that's another thing that I implemented. Like, have a checklist so that, like, this might not work for everyone, but if your system is mechanical enough, then you can absolutely make a checklist for yourself and even get someone, or try code it yourself, I don't know, but something that will plot on screen to tell you whether that checklist is being met. And it can really help with making decisions in trading. Should I be in that setup? Is everything aligning? Is that an A+ setup? Things like that. So that's really helped me as well, having a checklist there. And it says, all right, 50-50 Celine. All right, fair. 50-50, me and you. Kiss says, I struggle to accept losses, explains why I've been trading almost 3 years now and never had a payout, but I've been working on myself and I'm closer to a payout now than I've ever been. Kiss, you should be so proud as well. You're almost there. You've obviously turned the corner, and that means you've improved. That means you're working on things. That's all you can do in trading. As long as you're improving, as long as you're always trying to get better, always learning, changing things, adapting. There's no point going through 3 years, loss after loss after loss, and having too much of an ego and saying like, well, I'm not going to change anything about the way I'm doing it. Oh, it's just bad luck, I took a loss. But if you truly look back on 3 years, like, what were you doing? I mean, kids, this is not in your case, but I'm saying someone else who's not improving. It's time to maybe look in the mirror and look at what you could be improving on. Journal. What are those mistakes? Where are those gaps in your trading? Where am I over leveraging? Why am I doing that every Friday? I end up blowing everything because it just gets to the end of the week. Like, look at the patterns and you'll be able to fix things. But first, you have to actually go and drop the ego and actually go on deep into your trading and try to understand where your errors are, where your flaws are, because that's the only way you can improve. So well done, kids. Well done. Ralvar is trading. Hi, sorry, I do not know your name. Apologies, this isn't trading related, but I like the stream layout. You like the stream layout. Okay, great. I'm glad you like the stream layout. Jan's, what a talk. Let her cook, man. I know, I'm cooking. I'm like deep into this conversation now. Anyone else got any other mindset questions, topics, sentences, comments? Jimmy Trades, another great comment, says, look in the mirror and do not compare yourself to others. Stop looking at trading reels. Yes, the trading reels will absolutely crush whatever mindset you have building off the charts. As soon as you jump on Instagram and you watch those trading reels, it's just like, it's gone. I know. It used to happen to me a lot. Like I was talking about yesterday, seeing other people like, look at this 100-point trade I took today and like the 10K I made today. It's like, it's not everything is real. Not everything is real. You don't know how many trades that person took before they took that. You don't know how many counts they blew before they took that trade. You do not know everything. You might see A lot of people want to post all the glory on social media, but you don't see everything behind the trader. You got to discern out there in the trading industry what's real, what's not, but 90% of it is all cap. What did you have for breakfast? Three espressos flying this morning. I actually, I haven't even fully, I probably had one sip of my caffeine this morning. This is just, I could just talk about this for so long. That's all. I'm very passionate about this. How to train the mind. There's no giveaway today. It says, no, there is a giveaway. Actually, I haven't set a like goal, so let's do that. The first like goal for the first giveaway is going to be when I work out how many likes we're already at. Okay, we're going to make it 600 likes. 600 likes for the first giveaway. There's already 280 likes. So at 600, we'll do the first one. Easily done. You guys already normally crush that by 10 a.m., 8 a.m. UK. So yeah, Roman, maybe let's just drop that in the chat so we remember. Zami Trade Celine, what if ES took the 4-hour highs first? Oh, hell no. Did I miss it, SMT? Oh, no. No. Sorry, Roman. What was that? Oh, yes, it's 600. 600 likes for the first one. Okay, so for those who was it asking, Zami Trade, Celine, what if ES took 4-hour highs first? We didn't. We didn't on ES, so I'm chilling. But if we did, yes, I'd be looking at potential trades there based on everything else. 15-minute, 1 minute still has to show me that alignment. But if there's an SMT, it does tell me there is a bit more of a confirmation there. It's never a reason to be in the trade. Like I always say, if there's an SMT divergence, it's not a reason to be, but it would just add an extra confirmation as to why we could be seeing a heavy bearish reaction. But at this current moment, neither have taken the previous 4-hour high. Let's just remove some old drawings of that. So these are both NQ on the left, ES here, and we'll just watch. Knowledge nuggets. Jimmy says, absolutely cooking this morning, Celine. Thanks, Jimmy. Leia brought it up. Leia brought up that mindset conversation, and now you can't stop me. I'm going to be talking about this all day. All right, I'm going to look at gold because someone said look at gold. Okay. Gold is deeply, right now, it has taken out previous 4-hour low, and it is pulling back a bit. I mean, we still are in this bullish uptrend. I mean, I'm no Claudia, guys. I can't read gold like she can. But what I'm noticing is we're still in a bullish uptrend. A drop like this is more looking like a bit of a pullback. I mean, unless we're going to break structure completely here, like closing below these lows, I wouldn't expect us to keep trading lower. I would expect this level here, which is 4415 to hold. This is a 4-hour time frame as well. So it's a high time frame trend here, as you can see. I would expect potentially a sweep of 4415 and then longs off there. We're already below 4-hour low, so I'm already potentially looking for longs of that. But I think even cleaner would be to take out these lows first and then go higher. So I'll keep gold up there. I'll watch gold from this point on. Maybe we get a gold long in there today. But let's see. It's going to be so annoying if that was the trade of the session. What time was it? 1:32. I should have been here. I was making breakfast. Not good enough. What would we be up now? That'd be a nice 50 points already, and London session hasn't even started. So W's to anyone. I mean, Manton, you're probably in that trade. Anyone who's been in the shorts this morning, that seems to have been the play pre-London, but we still have the London session ahead of us, so we're going to wait. George Camslin, can you show your best NY session strategies, please? Best NY session strategies is very similar to how I trade for me anyway. It's a reversal in the New York session. Look for sessions look for a London session sweep and then look for the reversal of that. It's As simple as that. Looking for the reversal, wait for normally the first 15 minutes of the New York session open, wait for the manipulation to occur, the Judas swing, as ICT traders call it, the Judas swing, which is that fake move to begin the session, and then capture that reversal. Either you like look for patterns, however you like to execute off, like inversion for value gaps, or not patterns, I'm saying signals, inversions, or anything to tell you that there's strength to that opposing side now. There's momentum. If you're a volume trader, you might see like huge volume coming in. I don't know, whatever you guys look for, but that reversal in New York, I think that is the best way to trade it. Manton says, no, I wasn't. I took partials on my long just before. Wasn't paying enough attention to see the short. Damn, Manton, you missed one. No, it's all good. That's one trade. Chat, if anyone missed this short, just like me, it's one trade. We have the entire session ahead of us. We have an entire trading day. I mean, for me, it's not even 10 a.m. yet, and my trading day has just started, so we're locking in. Loco, dear mate, I lock out my account for 15 minutes regardless, win or loss. Wait, like, when do you lock out your account? So whether you've taken a trade, like whether the trade was a win or loss, straight after the trade, you lock yourself out? Is that the theory? Leia says that in 15 minutes, it's time for me to go to daycare. I'll be there for like an hour and a half. An hour and a half? Like, you're going to miss half the stream. But all good. Obviously, the kids come first. I'm joking. Leo Grossman, you missed the God voice the other day. I was like, where is Leo? He would be loving this. You weren't here. Yes, I'm in Greece. It's 9:45 a.m. over here, almost 10 a.m. Bando says, I've been in shorts for 2 hours. I'm going nuts. Whoa. Where were your shorts from? 2 hours ago. You must at least be break even now. I am pigeon investing. Oh, well, I didn't want to repeat that. Was a solid buy on gold, but I literally hit a moose coming home from work this time last night, 11 p.m. Wednesday here currently. What? You hit a moose coming home from work? How do you even, like, a moose is a pretty large animal, no? How did that happen? Like, did it just suddenly run on the road and you didn't have time to slow? That's so sad. Damn, that poor little moose. Yeah, and it told Celine to go along and she didn't listen. It was quite hilarious, especially on my work speaker and my headphones. You had that? You had that playing over your work speaker? That's actually hilarious. What would your work say hearing the God voice at your work? That is hilarious. Leigh says, I wonder if Bonjuri's legs hurt as much as I do. Maybe he's an Iron Man. Is he here today, Leia? I haven't seen him in the chat. Benton says, nothing little about a moose. The moose is probably more okay than his car. Iron Pigeon Investing says, to be fair, I live in Alaska. They're about as common as deer, but it was still pretty crazy. Damn, like, how did you even... So tell us more about this moose story. Like, were you able to... First of all, are you okay? Was the car okay? But then... How did you move this moose off the road, or like what happened? I've never lived in countries where there's just like big animals. And if you go like outback regional Australia, there's like kangaroos and shit, but I know you guys won't believe me, but I've not really seen many kangaroos in my life crossing the roads or big animals. So I wouldn't even know what to do if I came across a big animal on the road. Like, what are you meant to do? Did you get up and like get out and help it move to the side of the road, or at least? It's kind of scary. Iron Pigeon Investments has started out on the roadway. Luckily, I clipped its back wings. But must have been looking out for me because me and the vehicle were fine. Oh, well, that's lucky. Legs, yeah, I legit felt really bad, but nobody was seriously injured. And the local troopers call road crew so someone gets the meat. Needless to say, it made it hard to trade New York today. That's very fair. I mean, you've had quite the experience there. Luckily you're okay, but then to go on and trade a New York session after that would have been very difficult for me. I would have just sat out on that one. Jeez, that's a lot, but I'm glad you're okay. I'm glad you're here for the London session now. Recovered. Moderator says a lot of roadkill, armadillos, wolves, deers, moose. Oh, that is the worst thing for me. I could never live somewhere where there's a lot of roadkill. Whenever I'm driving and I see an animal on the road and it's like squashed or whatever, like my stomach, my insides instantly, like I'm gonna vomit just thinking about it. I can't. Also, not just that it's gross, but I actually like, I feel for the animals, guys. I can't do it. Oh, this short is killing me. All right. Who else is in this right now? Give me the FOMO. Give me the freaking FOMO. This is going to take previous 4 hour low. I would have been done for the session. Now what I'm probably going to be looking at coming into the London session now is if we do drop lower, we're going to take out previous 4 hour low, potentially Asia low. I'm looking then for the buys. So that's fine. I potentially could get longs in here, but right now the shorts are playing out. Graham says, I live in rural Australia. There are kangaroos everywhere. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Kangaroos all the way in rural Australia, but where I was in like suburbia, there's no kangaroos. And everyone's always so shocked by that. They think that we just live with kangaroos in our backyards. That's not the case. Blake Woodward said, been long most of the day now, sure. Well, the shorts are printing. Baz Trade says short from 29,889. 889. Okay, nice. I see that. I mean, where are you guys targeting? I would look to definitely target this low here, previous 4 hour low. But beyond that, I would have contracts for Asia low, and then we can get all the way into data lows. That would really kill me if we get data low sweep in the session and I'm not part of it. Shorter from 778, guessing that you're trading ES there, shorting from 920. Asia low. Next Rose Life said, I shorted at 913 and closed at 893, got 20 points, and now it's going down from the same point. Of course it is. That always happens when you take TP. Past Trade says, I'm taking majority off of the 5-minute VWAP. Nice. What is data low? Josh and Vlogs, data low is the low of the CPI candle yesterday. So when the CPI data dropped, you'll see the wick there that was created is the data low, and the wick, the high of that wick is the data highs. So normally on those days, you'll notice we normally go out to take data highs or data lows. But yesterday we left the data lows intact. We did take out data highs, but the low of that candle is yet to be taken. So potential to take it out today. And then beyond that is that gray box is a 4 hour unmitigated FVG. So I'm watching that as well. But yeah, I'm definitely liking the shorts so far. I'm just kind of annoyed I didn't take that entry, wasn't here. That's going to frustrate me. But it is the cleaner trade of the session right now. Demethyl Tree says, do you find NQ easier to trade than ES, or is it just what you're used to? A bit of both. I did trade both, and I found ES was just didn't move. I mean, this was back 2 years ago now, but ES was not moving as consistently as NQ. So like I'd be, say, for example, in the short in ES, and then watching NQ would just drop. and it would drop with momentum and so much faster, and ES would just slowly make its way there, and then sometimes not even make its way to the full target, and Q would, and then ES would just completely reverse, and then I'd be stopped out on that trade. But then on NQ, I was noticing, that would have been a win. So I just, instead of trying to trade both and trying to make both work, I just scrapped ES. I was taking way too many losses on there, and now I just trade NQ because it's just, for me, much easier to read, and it just moves. It just has those consistent setups. And to be honest, I don't know if ES has improved since then. I just have not even bothered to look at it, to watch it, to trade it. But yeah. For example, there was an inversion here. No such inversion on NQ at that point. Like, it's just, sometimes they can just do completely different things. Clearly, the cleaner setup was on NQ here, the sell, and ES did not print that. So as well, even with this strategy that I trade, I've only ever traded and backtested and done all the work on NQ, never ES. ES is just the asset I use to watch for SMT divergence sometimes. Rios, when you learned to trade, did you spend any time 3 hours a night watching a live stream of someone trading like Tradeify TV or any others? Or how did you learn? Be honest. Okay, complete honesty. No. When I learned to trade, I had ICT lectures. I had all of these lectures every day. I mean, they go for sometimes 2 to 3 hours. That's where I learned everything. Everything I know about trading now was learned in those YouTube videos. About 2 to 3 hours in length. Some of them even more, some of them less. But that's what I spent majority of my time when I was learning. It was from ICT. It was going back, watching old lectures, rewatching them, making notes. I got my notebook here, making notes, going over charts, screenshotting. I never joined a mentorship. I didn't think I could trust. Even back then, your girl was switched on. I was like, I can't trust anyone. You know, people can promise these win rates, but for how long? Like, they might have done that in 2024, and then how do we know that's can be repeatable? So like, I couldn't get into the idea of like paying people. So I just put it all together myself. I just started to backtest my own way. One trader I used to love watching back then, I mean, there was no Tradeify TV when I was learning to trade, but Tanya Trades. She was an ICT trader and a female ICT trader. Not that it mattered, but she was also called out by ICT in one of his lectures, I remember. And he said, go and watch, Tanya, she knows how to, like, she implements the strategies, whatever, really well. So that was someone I was, from time to time, would watch how she traded, but I never learned her system of trading. I didn't even know if she has like a system of trading, to be fair. I'm not sure, but she does trade ICT concepts. But the way I put my strategy together was honestly just watching NQ for this long, watching what it does, liking when, and knowing the way I trade, the way I like to see the market as well, like in this 2 sort of time frame, higher time frame, intermediate time frame, and then the 1 minute, like linking them all. That's how I like to trade. So yeah, to answer that really in a really long-winded answer, not really, just the YouTube videos. The ICT YouTube videos is where I learned. Mr. Robot says, had a really bad day yesterday. $100 remain in drawdown, 25K count. Today took short, made 250. Now drawdown balance back to 350. Give me some tips to survive this. Well, you're already doing great having taken the shorts here. But being that you have $350 left in your drawdown, please do not risk more than, like, you're going to freak, but I would say $35 right now. You can't be risking so much. I mean, it depends how much capital you have, how much you're happy to invest in accounts. But if you're happy to blow it and then buy a new one, that's fair. But if you don't have much capital to be risking, to be continuously buying accounts right now, then please size down. $350 is not a lot when it comes to trading NQ. If you're trading NQ, that is. I would switch to micros, 1 or 2 micros. Don't risk a lot. Because it can instantly go, $350 can instantly go, like, it's not a lot of drawdowns. So decide how much you're happy to risk in terms of your capital. If you're happy to just risk it all in one trade, go ahead. I would never recommend, because it's not a good feeling losing it all in one trade. But you can definitely come back from this. Slowly but surely you will. George, Celine, ever take a 4-hour, 15-minute sweep entering the NY session? Yeah, for sure. Sometimes, I mean, yesterday's short technically in the New York session that I took was a setup, was my London reversal, like 4-hour 15 inversion. I just waited for a bit of a pullback back into like a 3-minute FVG. So see, it's a little bit different in New York. I'm a little bit more flexible because there's things like volume, wider stops, those kind of things I need to take into consideration. So I'm not always taking like, oh, there's the inversion, I'm definitely shorting that one. Like, I'm usually waiting, a bit more patient. Here's the pullback. Here's us respecting that FEG, then I'll enter. So I'm a bit more like that. Piet, morning, Celine, do you use the same strategy in NY? No, guys, it's not the exact same. Like at this strategy is very strict, obviously, the 4-hour 15 1-minute alignment. But the New York session, I just run a bit of a more flexible trading. I'm definitely still was trading reversals. But for example, we could get a London session sweep and it doesn't quite sweep the 4-hour candle. I'm still looking for that reversal short, for example. It doesn't always have to trade with the 4-hour in the New York session. It's just how I've back tested and traded the London session, but not so much the New York. But sometimes it plays out anyway. Sometimes what I'm thinking, it's aligning anyway with the 4-hour and it's like even better, but it doesn't have to be that kind of way, 4-hour 15. Celine, hola, ¿cómo estás? Hola. 1 minute to London open. Okay, damn. Okay, good. He's not here. I was like, shit, maybe Nick's here waiting this whole time. Yes, London has officially opened now just 10 seconds ago, which means we will be joined in a minute by a certain somebody. So we'll wait, and then I will bring up, got his intro ready whenever he's ready. Okay, he's saying 2 minutes chat. Maybe he messaged me and I didn't see it. Oops. Oh, no, he didn't. Okay, all good. All right, see you in 2 minutes, Nick. Here we go, chat. We have London open right now. We're seeing volume trading back to the upside right now. So I'll be glad if this doesn't take the lows without me. If we can have this retracement. And then we take our previous 4-hour high and then I can short this. But right now there is some lows, some sell side liquidity there that we've left behind. Like this low, like the 4-hour low. I'm waiting. In fact, yeah, I'm gonna wait. Ooh, I'm like, do I want to just take this? This is not, I mean, this is a continuation setup of the trade I would have been in. I'm just gonna watch. I might have to take a continuation short today. Ooh, not A+. All right, I just noticed we've been joined by our very own YT wearing, head over moving, GP trading, biohacking, Muti catching, steak with ketchup abusing, sample trolling, intro kidding, KFC hating, Five Guys loving, paddle playing, tennis playing, squash playing, water guzzling, chat banning, skydiving, shark swimming, parkour champion, Sammy mega sushi loving, switch battle winning, super slippery, stop walking, accent king, definitely not CPI, full 40 no prep marathon running, Nick Tater, DMC strategy inventing, Mario Kart thrice simulated, 91 no stop loss win rate, once beta, Deshaun, the lowly, the no sleep trader, the World Cup bet king, the king of rage bait, Nicola.
Hello. Good morning.
Hello. I love that we end on the king of rage bait.
Hey.
Hello.
I apologize for the 1 minute delay. Looks like the Swiss watches are not working today.
Oh
apparently.
No.
I was I was watching the stream and I was in the chat, like answering some comments, and I completely forgot about the time. And I was like, oh
wait,
shit.
I have to be on there.
Yeah, like at 8:59 my time, I was like, oh fuck. Well, we're here now. We are here now. Okay, chat, everybody, put a big fat 1 in the chat if you loved Celine's solo hour so far. And that's the only reason. So I want to see 1,000 ones, at least 1,000 ones. Yeah, there you go, Roman. Here you go. Oh, Celine, I'm impressed. You mastered the first day of the steps challenge.
Hey, you did. Also, I just entered a trade. I'm just letting everyone know.
Ooh, I'm still in a trade.
What are you in?
I'm in longs, I'm in shorts, I'm in everything.
He's in everything. All right. I actually entered this. It's not ideal. It's more of like a continuation of the short I would have been in earlier on in the session had I taken it. This happened the other day. It's a continuation of a move that I do expect to still play out. So yeah, that's what the trade's based on. The entry was also, the time of the entry is just based on this manipulation. We went higher first with the London Open and then having that immediate bearish displacement candle through that open. So yeah, that's a trade I'm in. We're gonna see how this plays out. Sorry, go on, Nick.
So Angels 7271 says Selena's the best. You can go take a break. So I'll go take a break, and I'll see you all tomorrow. See you guys.
Guys, no, I can't do this. I can't do this without Nick. You guys, do you know how hard this is? I can't be doing this alone. We need Nick. We need Nick. Everyone drop Nick in the chat. Everyone just spam Nick. Nick, come back. Nick. Maybe he'll hear us.
Hello.
I hope Leo's here.
Nick cannot come back ever again. If you don't want him, he will never be back on stream. But that's okay. Because all he does anyways is just buy low and sell high. Who wants to see that? Nobody. Nobody wants to see that. So he will never come back.
Come on, Nick. Yes, we do. We do.
Really? Nice.
Hey, there we go.
Nice. Good morning. Hey, Inicio, good morning. You fucking legend. Also, what's the like called? 600? Let's see. I haven't even liked
600.
Oh, now I have disliked it. Shit. Okay, now I liked it. We are sitting at 522. Okay, we're close. Close to a gibby.
I just took some profits off of there. One moment. I don't know why these days. Okay, there we go. All right, and now I'm holding for Asia low.
I was just in profit and now I'm not. Damn it.
Oh, it'll come back. You're in longs?
I'm gonna lose everything. Yeah, I'm in longs. And shorts and longs. And shorts and longs. Both. Jathan says, Nick, come back or else Celine will give away 2 to 3 max allocation. Yeah, true. I gotta keep her under control. Let's check actually really quick on the step count of today's people. By the way, already 4 people dropped out. And 1 person dropped out before the challenge even started. So if everybody completes it right now, if everybody completes the step challenge right now, who's still in it, you already made 25% on your money. I mean,
let's go.
That's free. That's free money. It's literally free money. It's just gonna walk a little bit. That's pretty simple.
Hey, okay. It was actually, yeah. I mean, I will give my take on what it was like. It was actually not that bad. 17,000 steps is very achievable.
Yeah, we'll talk in 6 days.
Oh my God.
1 day is nothing.
I've already mapped out how I'm going to do this. I go for a walk, an hour walk straight after the stream, and an hour walk later.
But what if your A+ setup? What if your A+ setup occurs exactly then?
Oh, don't worry. I had my phone on me. I was prepared to run back home. I was watching the chart. But luckily I didn't miss anything.
So today, so far, Pizza Johnny in the lead with 7,700 steps. Then we got Running Always with 7,022. We got Menton with 6,017, and then Leia with 3,493. But I said yesterday, 4 people already dropped out. They didn't even make it through day 1. Pretty impressive in a bad way.
I can't believe that. How do I see? You know, it was bugging me all day.
What?
People's, I think, step count isn't updated in the leaderboard. Like when you click on, for example, Bonjuri there. It says 74. And then you click on his name and it says 41,000 steps.
Yeah, but that's because he probably had the app before. And therefore it counts like it shows all the steps he's taken with the app.
Oh, okay.
Abudi says, Nick, all caps lock. We see almost nothing on your black screen.
Yes. Thanks, Abudi. Tell him.
Let's see, how can I make this light?
White? How can we make it white?
Yes. I'll make it white. Where is
Really?
it?
Right click on the... Oh no, you're in Tracy. I don't know.
I know there's like there was a little moon button somewhere.
Yes. Light mode, light mode.
Where is it, chat? I have no idea.
This is Abudi's role now. Abudi, you have to find out. How does he change it?
Ashley says, hey Nick, read out the quitters' names and make them accountable. Ha, that's a good idea. I'll do that after. Legend Don says, Nick, your beauty has no equal. My radiant sunshine. Hey, appreciate you, I guess.
I've never seen that name in here before. Legend Don.
No, me neither.
That name is wild.
I have. Oh, here, dark. Wait, I can't change it though. See, my Tracy doesn't even have that function.
No, that's rubbish. My Tracy was in white. I'm gonna find it. How to put Tracy.
Andrea says, Nick, you're our eye savior around here. Don't let them get to you.
Open account settings or profile menu on Tracy. Look for the theme or appearance preference option and select light.
Nah, too much work. I'm not gonna do that.
Oh my gosh. Well, Abudi, I'm sorry for him. He's not gonna work with us.
No, don't really feel like it. Okay. I just entered another long.
Nice. Andrea says, Celine, don't come here with your white charts cult. Andrea, I know you hate the white charts. Jonah, Celine, great topic about learning. How to best approach learning and trading. Most of the time on stream seems to be about giveaways, entertainment, not education. That's good too. Please clarify. I mean, if you guys have any questions at any time, Nick and I are more than happy to answer them about trading. We just let you guys ask your questions. Of course, we always talk through and try to educate, like in the way we trade, how we're trading, the setups we're seeing, why we're entering them. But if you have questions outside of that in terms of trading, I don't know, sometimes we get into deep discussions here about risk management sometimes. I mean, there's always stuff to be learning. Just depends.
Management.
If you have specific questions, let us know. But yes, of course, we're here for entertainment as well.
Yeah.
We're here to make trading a little easier.
Yeah.
Amin dopamine. Celine, is your gym still closed? Yes, all week. I want a refund.
It's not how this works, Celine.
Greece just.
Celine.
I'm over.
I just entered another long.
Damn it, Nick. I still am holding shorts here.
Oh, I'm loading up on the longs here. Angel says, Nick, why are you long? It's chopping. Well, is it? Let's see. Slimy, good morning. How can we know when Claudia comes on lives? Usually I would tell you, but you were so weird about it yesterday. I'm not going to tell you.
Yeah. That's so weird that he came on here just to ask that.
Yep. Andrea says, chat, it can't be education for 3 hours, 5 days a week. Questions are always addressed, but it can't be just that all the time. It will be very repetitive too. Yep. Very true. Very true.
Profanity says so
Dylan.
many weird sims here. Yes.
Yeah, actually though.
You said it.
Dylan, are you bouncing off the VWAP? No, I don't trade with VWAP.
Nope.
Beep up. Jasper, Nick, where in Switzerland would you recommend that's not touristy to visit? Well, Jasper, it depends what you like. You want to see cities? Do you want to see mountains? Do you want to see lakes? Do you want to see rivers? Do you want to see forests? Do you want to see, what do you want to see?
All of it.
All of it? Well, then go everywhere, I guess. Hitesh Pandya says, hi Nick, which ICT concept you're using for long? I use the Unicorn, Turtle Soup, Super Mega, Sunset, Confirmation, Moon cycle.
He's not the ICT trader around here, chat.
Nope, that's Celine.
Just me.
But I like Turtle Soup. I love me a good old turtle soup.
There's a question about 50K accounts. Someone was asking what risks to put on a 50K account. I just always like to use the rule 10% of the drawdown. So roughly on a 50K, it's 2,000 drawdown, pretty sure. It's around $200.
I don't trade
Sling,
50K accounts.
I was going to say, China says, Sling, what's your target? I have a full TP. I've already taken partials out of this trade, and I have a stop now at break even, but I have a full TP going for 797.25. That would have been, had I entered the trade, like the short would still be something I'd be holding. That's why I entered this as like a continuation, waited for that manipulation at London Open. And now this inversion here was too clean, so I just took the short. But I've partialed out of it, so I've already taken some profits, but expecting the drop to, Asia low.
I don't.
You don't, wait, you won't see it going down there?
No.
Oh, where do you see it going?
Hiya. But if it does go down there, that's fine. I'm going to be ready for it. Okay, there's a good question in the chat. Comments is asking, hey Nick, MGC long and ES short counts as hedge? Nope, you can hedge that, totally. It's two different product groups. And MGC is in the metals group and ES in the equities group, so totally fine.
What was that? The comments keep moving way too quick.
It's Reckless says, Nick, it says dark on the top right of the chart. Change to white. No.
Slimy is getting even weirder there. He said, if I can't contact Claudia, I don't mind. I'm just trying to understand her way of doing things on gold. Would you know where I can find it?
Well,
he's trying to make this about trading now.
She's going to be back on Tradeify TV, so just watch every day and you'll see her.
And she does have social media, like she does have YouTube where she goes through, I think she has some trading content out there, but she'll be back at some point.
Chad67 says, hello, I was wondering where Claudia lives for my trading strategy.
Russell says it's only 50 points lean. It could easily go down there. Yeah, I know. Anything can definitely happen. Like I'm not asking for too much here, but at the same time, I can see we're approaching a 15-minute bullish gap, and I have a stop at break even now. So if it wants to reverse from here, all good. But my full TP on this trade is 797.
Also, well, I got to find the comment again, but somebody found out my strategy. Congrats.
What?
Yeah, Dylan Owen, he said, Jupiter is currently in a 235 degrees rotation around Earth, which means price is bullish. There you go, Dylan. You made it.
I got excited for a second.
Okay, first giveaway. Let's do it. If you want to participate in this giveaway, all you got to do is like the stream, subscribe to the channel, and once I send you the link to the Google form, fill out that Google form, but only do it once. If you do it more than once, we'll get disqualified. If you ask me where the form is, what the form is, how the form is, what shape of form I'm in, or any sorts of questions playing with fire like that, you're going to get disqualified. And of course, if you ask me how to participate in this giveaway, you're going to get super duper mega disqualified. So here we go. Link, bam, you have 30 seconds. Good luck.
Good luck.
30 seconds. 30 seconds.
By the way, chat, we will soon have a new way to do these giveaways.
Yeah. Thanks for mentioning that yesterday.
Yeah. We can't be having forms crash. We're in the 21st century. We've got to.
Oh, it's
change
already
things up.
crashing again. Damn it. Okay. Done. Giveaway done. Chat, you can't enter anymore. Damn, 960 people in 30 seconds?
Jeez,
We gotta limit it to 15 seconds now. That's too much.
They were ready.
I can't even copy the names right now. It's like that the form is broken. Okay, here we go.
All right, no more giveaways, chat. No more.
961 people. I have to scroll down to row 962 because row 1 is actually the headline. Okay, here we go. It's gonna take some time to copy everybody over, so we're just gonna paste it and wait. That's crazy. Corrupt68 says, your stream has delay. If you do 15 seconds, impossible to enter. No, because if you pay attention to the chat, you will see the form link in there. And as you know, the chat has no delay.
Mm-hmm.
So if you pay attention, you will not miss it.
Did the name still not copy across?
I mean, it's still working on it, I guess. Crashing the site.
We're gonna crash the site.
It's okay. Just gotta give it some time. Comment is asking, hey Nick, and what if gold long is in micro and ES short is in mini? No problem. No problem. Look, I'll show you actually. And it's all on the website too. Like all these informations, like I'm not making shit up. It's just on the website. If you go on Tradeify.co, you type in hedge, right? Then you will see, boom, here, all the hedging rules. And you will see that, this is the important part, comment. It says, every product Tradeify supports belongs to a product group. Holding a long position in one product and a short position in another product from the same, in bold letters, product group at the same time is a hedging violation. So don't do that. You can't do NQ short, ES long. You will breach the account like immediately. While you have a 10-second grace period, like for 1 or 2, if it accidentally happens. Mm-hmm. But what you can do is you can short ES and you can long GC in this case, because 2 different product groups, right? You're going short on equity index and you're going long on metals in this case. So that's completely fine. Now, you see mini, what is allowed actually down here? Where is it? Here, trading minis and micros together. Minis and micros may now be held at the same time. So you can be short MES and long GC, for example. Okay, enough edging lessons. We refresh the wheel because the freaking site crashed. We're crashing everything.
Damn it. No, now not even the wheel works.
Oh, here it is. Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Damn. Giveaway number 1 of the day. Spinning the wheel. The winner is bada bing, bada bong. Bam. Tim TOS 26. Tim TOS 26. Type something in the chat. You just won against all odds, which is absolutely crazy.
Well done, Tim. If you're here, come up and claim Tim Toes.
You gotta claim it within 30 seconds. There he is. I am here. All right. Thank you for letting us know that you are here. Let's see what you actually win. You, sir, win either a growth or a select or a lightning funded. And we spin it. Bam. Tim is getting probably a growth. Oh, no. Oh, Max Hello!
Oh my gosh.
Oh, shit.
Nick, you just added that on the chart on the wheel
damn it.
yesterday.
Congratulations. Massive.
Holy. So within the space of not even like another few days, we've just given another max allo.
Yeah, so 550k growth accounts for Mr. Tim. Congratulations.
Holy.
I mean, massive. We're not going to run any other giveaways today. See you guys tomorrow.
Huge. Yeah. Shit. Against all odds as well. He won that like against 1,000 others. Shit.
Incredible.
Huge, massive win.
Big W in the chat for Tim. Tim, make sure you add your email address to your YouTube channel description. Make sure it's your Tradeify login email. And yeah. Chat, thanks for the stream today. I'll see you never again.
Well, now we definitely know. Okay, Nick, no, come back. We need to just take Max Hello off the wheel.
Yeah,
I think that's fair.
This is gone for a while, chat.
Max Hello has to go.
We have 2 min allos now.
We, for some reason, like we went through a while there where the Max Hello just was never landing on it. And now within not even a week later, we just hit it again.
Yeah, incredible.
You only just put it on there yesterday as well.
Why did I even do that? Why the hell did I even do that? Well, I guess it is what it is.
Try explaining that one to Vinny. It is what it is.
Yeah, well, you did 2 in one stream.
Yeah, I know. That's why, like, us combined now, 15 accounts in...
Yeah, it's too much. We got to stop doing that.
Stop that. All right, I'm very close. Just going back to the chat here, I'm very close to a break-even stop there on the rest.
Oh, no.
It's really teasing. The 873 is where my stop is. But yeah, I expect to be taken out now. If it doesn't, then yes, go to stop loss of all time. But
Tim Diaz says, "Wow, first giveaway win." Yeah, and Max Allo, like
that's
should never
huge.
Put this there again. Na, 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 na.
Imagine that, your first giveaway win and it's 5 accounts. Some people never win.
I think your break-even stop is my TP1.
Oh, 873?
876 and a quarter.
Oh, just above. Well, it's teasing both of us right now.
Let's see. It's not an actual TP. I'm just working the average lower by taking one off there.
Mm-hmm. What is the new way for the giveaways, Dude Monkey? We might do the keyword. Well, we'll see. Nothing's set in stone. What is Max Eller? Super goofy blocks. Max Eller is 5 150k accounts with Tradeify. That is the max allocation anyone can have. So we just gave away that for free. That's thousands of dollars worth of accounts.
Wild. Absolutely wild. Eddie Lift says TP1 question mark? Brother, hold till the moon. We're gamblers. Well, you might be. I'm not. I'm a trader.
Celine, how you feel about Nick going against your trade? I feel nothing. I was actually in this short.
I'm empty.
I feel nothing. I was in this short before knowing actually Nick was in along, but regardless.
What do you mean? You know I'm in along at all times.
Yeah, I should always just assume. I should assume Nick is always long in these markets. But yeah, it doesn't change anything. Of course.
Yes, Miss Jessie Trades. This guy just won 5 accounts. Yes. That's the crazy part.
I'm going to zoom in here for dramatic effect.
Menton says, when I win the max allo, since I already have 2 active accounts, what happens? Well, first of all, you won't because it's not on the wheel anymore. But you can have evals in reserve. It's not a problem. You can only have 5 active funded accounts, but you can have more evals.
Next giveaway. Everyone wants to know about the next giveaway. What should we make the like target?
1,200. 1,200, and we're gonna run another giveaway.
Yeah, let's.
Actually, you know what? 1,300.
Oh.
Yep, 1,300.
Oh, okay. There. Did you get your TP? I just got
Nope.
stuff on that.
Not yet. Not yet.
Okay, small little win. We'll see.
But we're about to hit TP, yeah? TP1 only, though. TP1 only.
It's looking like, I mean, Roman, if we switch to my charts for now, we're following this. This is the 1 minute anyway. We're making these lower highs, and potentially this was another retracement to go lower. That's where my break-even stop was. So there's a potential for this to now drop and continue that move lower here. But I had to protect the accounts. Going break-even there is the plan. But we'll see what happens.
Let's see.
All right.
Let's see.
Because in a trade, we can switch back.
Mm-hmm.
I think Tim's luck is favorable today. You think? Jeez. There's one lucky guy. Is Claudia will come today? Well, wrong grammar there. And you've asked that 3 times now. So actually, Vasu, I'm going to ban.
Is Claudia will come today?
Is Claudia will come. But no, Claudia won't be here today.
Oh yeah, that's true, Celine. Where are your push-ups?
Oh, okay. Fine.
Today, the goal is 9.
9?
Mm-hmm.
9.
9. Yes,
right.
9. Perplex, Nick, are you short oil? Yes. I am.
Wait, let me just adjust. Okay. Proof. Here we go.
Okay. 1, head up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can do it. Do 10, 7, 8. Come on, go for the full 10. Go for the full 10. 8, 10. Come on, let's go. See?
Is that 10?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm dead.
I think so. Okay, Celine is going to stream from the ground now. So
that was tough.
that was good.
Between my 17,000 steps today and that, I'm destroyed.
No. Yesterday, Celine, yesterday.
I mean, my 17,000 yesterday.
Today you got 111 so far.
Is that it?
Yep.
That's sad. All right.
Good. Remember when you said you couldn't do 10 push-ups? Now you can.
To be fair, the last few were probably like shit form, but I did it. I did
Well, the first few as well, but at least you do 10 now.
But you were hyping me up anyway, so that's good.
It's progress.
I feel like I did it.
In the beginning, you couldn't do 2 shitty ones. Now you can do 10 shitty ones.
Yeah, so hey, it's something.
Mm-hmm.
One day I'll be able to do 10 great ones. Thanks, guys. Thanks, chat.
All right. Let's see.
Legend and Celine. London Open literally dropped and manipulated. Expect it to continue up from here.
Yes, please.
We'll see.
Yes, please.
If Celine has to do more push-ups, I will double hers. Go ahead, Cortez.
Do it.
Be my guest.
Do it.
If this puts in another high, I might have to re-enter the shorts.
I'm gonna party. I'm gonna party if it does.
I'm gonna get that off my screen. I'm gonna be watching the 1 minute for a displacement move lower. If it doesn't, that's fine. But I'm watching.
Watching.
What criteria you need to consider for buying a walking machine? Which brand did you buy? And long YM here. Love that he just threw that. And long YM here.
So random, but I have a walking pad, a Kingsmith walking pad A1 Pro. That's what it's called.
Vikram, day 500 of asking the name of the banger playing in the background. We that music is like copyrighted, or like it's not you can't distribute it. It's like made specific for our channel. Sorry guys.
Amy Dopamine says, Nick, bring Claudia right now. Have some GC questions. Sure, 1 second. Yo, Claudia, can you come over real quick?
Don't you dare, Nick.
Yeah, I just got my bottle of water. What's up? Got some questions about gold. Sure. Got some 25-point lines, yeah. They're green.
Nick, stop.
Yeah, then can you explain why you do have them like at 25 points?
Look at my fucking shorts, yeah. My cousin is Conor McGregor.
All right, well, can you give more information?
Have fuck no. Let me be.
All right, have a good day. Sorry, she didn't want to give us more information.
What is wrong with you? You are not right. You are not right.
Please
That
don't
is
send
too
to her.
funny.
Please don't clip and send to her. She's never
Yes,
gonna get
guys,
that
clip
job.
this. Clip this and tag Claudia in it. She'll never, that poor girl, she's never going to show herself on stream again.
Well, Waring says Claudia isn't from London, Nick. She's Irish. It's all the same. It's all like up there.
That was the worst accent I've ever heard. Please, after this, go back and listen to that. I might have to clip it myself. Oh.
Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Whenever
All
Nick's
right.
camera goes off, we just know. I just knew straight away something was coming.
I just had to get consent first, you know. I didn't just want to bring her on camera like that. So
Yeah, I know. You
turn it
always
off.
make sure you ask.
Mm-hmm. Will says it's like saying you're French, Nick. Moi, je suis français, ouais. Baguette, Claudette, Antoinette. C'est l'heure de beurre. Je ne comprends pas, je suis touriste. Mais oui.
Le baguette.
I can also speak English. It's not problem. Pas de problème, ouais. You like croissant?
Je parle français.
Tu parles français? Mais oui, Céline, c'est bien.
Ouais, je parle français.
Oh, merde.
Et vous?
Eh oui.
Oui. The French accent, it's something else.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Are you gonna go to my
Rippin'.
partial?
Justin.
Vikram says, Indian accent, please. I can't do that one. I don't know how to do it.
No, we better not. Justin says, Celine, did you get your steps in? Yes. Justin, are you not part of the challenge? Weren't you one of the ones talking a big game?
Yeah, Justin was talking shit. Justin, what's your username on Stepper? I'm gonna
Are you
check
in
in
here?
on you right now. Are you one
You
of
know
the
who's
4 people?
crushing it? Hold on, what?
Are you one of the 4 people who already dropped out?
I bet. Justin. I bet you are. You know, I wanted to shout out who's crushing it is Pizza Johnny. He wants that pizza. He was at like 20-something thousand
Yeah,
steps
he's gonna beat you. Like he's gonna get that pizza. I'm 100%
Oh yeah,
convinced.
I can already tell. Like Jonathan, you have a pizza waiting for you next week.
You already want to put in the order?
Oh, yeah. At this point,
Celine,
I
you
already
say you, but yeah, wait a second. You say you are competitive. After
Mm-hmm.
one day, you already say, yeah, pizza, Johnny, you have a pizza waiting for you. After one fucking day, what do you mean you're competitive? You're not even competitive a little bit.
Oh, really? But hold on. Being in this competition was being competitive a
You're
little
giving
bit.
up after one day.
But hold on. This is a walking competition. This is like, this is.
You can never say again that you're competitive. You're not.
I am, Nick.
Nope.
I am.
Nope.
Also, I'm playing the competitive mindset here. He thinks that I'm going to slow down now. He thinks that.
Yeah, and you will.
And I'm only just getting started.
It's the same. It's the same as with the paddle battle.
Mm-hmm. You'll see. Jonathan,
Sure.
just do yourself a favor and don't check the leaderboard because it might get to your mind. Don't let it get to your mind.
Mr.
Also,
Durf
is it
says
the
signing up is already being competitive. Right, Mr. Durf? Right? It's like somebody
can I just
signing up
say-
for a marathon saying I'm an athlete and then never goes.
Wait, but can I just also verify, is it him having more day by day or is there like a total count? Like him having...
Total count.
Okay. Like I haven't even run yet. Wait till I hit my running days.
Oh, Justin, you just dropped on the respect list. He says, I decided I
Ooh.
can't do that much cardio for my gains. It's like, okay, well, excuses?
Yes. You can get huge and you could be running. Okay. Look at me.
She's like, look at my toothpicks.
Hey, they're not toothpicks anymore. They're like little, there's something there.
Justin says, I know Celine wins. He just admitted defeat. He's even worse. Oh, man.
Celine wins _ what is that? What?
Hey, I just got one partial filled there. So my average is
Nice.
now even better. Now my
Nice.
average is 29,858. This I like.
Let's go.
Mr. Derp says, little mosquito bites.
Bruh, it's a lot more than a mosquito bite here,
This is
okay?
great. I love this.
Don't worry.
This is awesome.
How many push-ups can you do? Thought so.
Well, proper ones or?
Not you.
No, I'm asking for Mr. Derp.
Shut up. No one asked you.
Okay.
Are you entering long, Celine? No. I'm not.
Justin says, having a bad day, blew 5 copy traded evals and now admitting Celine wins with her chopstick arms. Yeah, that's rough. That's rough.
Chopstick arms.
But
Guys,
Justin,
huh?
Justin, on a serious note, I don't know if you're looking for advice or help or anything. You can say no if you're not. But what did you do to already blow 5 accounts today? When the market in total, if you took the entire session, has moved 143 points. What did you do? And if you don't want to share, if you don't want to talk about it, that's completely fine. I'm not going to make you, but I'm wondering.
We were having a great chat this morning. I don't know if you were there for that, but with Leah, she was very transparent, very honest about it as well. How she doesn't have accounts anymore. And she was
That's why
really
she's walking so much, so she gets the free account from the Steppa challenge.
That's true. But yeah, seems a lot of people dealing with it too. But yeah, Justin, let us know.
Justin, let us know.
Justin, 10 push-ups right now for blowing your accounts. There's
Wow,
nothing worse.
rough.
How to join the step challenge, by the way. Known guy, it's too late. It's already started. But if there's anything in future, you'll know.
Also, let's go and check out who it was who already dropped out of the challenge, shall we?
Oh, we're gonna name and shame them.
Of course, always.
All
Okay.
right. So,
One of the first 4 people that dropped out, DL Marshall JR84. Took 0 steps yesterday. Congratulations. Then we have the Roman EK. Roman, is that you?
Roman?
The Roman EK took only 900 steps. Then we have Uncle Drew 156, only took 206 steps. What? You're a lazy ass. The hell? We have Fremont 19, who only took 5,800 steps. Come on now. Seriously?
Lazy.
I think that's everybody there. Not sure. Yeah, but you guys already dropped out, which means everybody else already made 25% on their money.
Let's go. We're already rich. We've already profited.
Well, that's 2 different things, but you made money, yes. If you complete it. I say at least 10 people will fail.
Yeah, well, I'm surprised already 4 have dropped off. So yeah, easily, I think at least 10.
Yeah, bare minimum.
I think Justin ended up letting us know. He said, I closed one of my trades early that would have hit TP, and I re-entered with 2 heavy size because I got impatient. That hurts. I mean, you close a trade early, why? And then basically you re-entered because you were angry at yourself for doing that. Never a good thing.
One of my trades early that would have hit TP and re-entered with 2 heavy size because I got impatient. Okay, Justin, let's get some definitions going. What account size are you trading, or were you trading, and how many contracts did you trade it with? Fully honest, no lies. King Wood says, I've been doing 10K daily for 156 days now. Wait, $10,000 or 10,000 steps?
Steps, I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure as well, but hey, we gotta ask.
I would love to read out this guy's username, but I just cannot. But he took 10 payouts, so hell yeah, whatever your name is.
Yeah.
Wrong canceling. Do we actually have a SMT divergence ESNQ? Do we actually have? Well, let's have a look. At the moment, oh sorry, did Justin get back?
Yeah.
Okay.
150K account with 10 minis. No, I'm not even gonna give you any advice. You know what you did wrong.
For real? I was impatient because my TP would have been pasted, so I was upset.
Well, then
he knew when he was putting those 10 minis on what he was getting himself into.
Monster Trade says he has that suggested password username. This other guy.
All right, yeah, that username.
And while you answer this other question, I'm really gonna go to the bathroom really quick. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay, go. Just to answer the SMT question, yes, right now we have taken a high out on ES where we failed to do that on NQ. Not a significant high, like previous 4-hour highs, still both intact here for both assets, but you can see ES is definitely approaching that high much quicker than NQ. So NQ being the weaker asset and ES showing more bullish strength there. It definitely looks like potentially there is going to form an SMT divergence at that previous 4-hour high. It's going to be a nice area potentially to short. Oh, am I frozen on stream right now? I just noticed that. Oh, okay. I lagged. Hopefully you guys could hear me. I'm basically saying that there is right now, as you can see, if you draw out this high, this is the 15-minute chart. You look to that high and you have a look on the correlated asset here. You can see very different price action going on here. And ES has taken that high already and NQ hasn't. So there is SMT there right now. So you draw your lines like this. There's the SMT, and this is the high that took that, and there's the SMT there. So That's what we're currently dealing with. And it definitely looks like ES is the stronger of the two right now, which means ES could be the one to watch for that previous 4-hour high sweep, and then potentially getting a short setup again on NQ. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. And Janice Casware says, took a trade and my TP only closed one contract and not the full trade. Has anyone ever experienced that on TradingView? That can happen sometimes. If you're not filled fully, it depends if there's not a lot of volume and you don't get both your contracts filled, but I mean, not all the time.
Hello.
Hello. RH says, just catching up on your early market overview, Celine. Thanks. And that was one pep talk. Perfect. Oh yeah, if you were here this morning, I went deep into the mindset shit this morning.
Yeah, I heard it. I was listening.
Justin, what did he say? We were at 880 and holding very strong, so I thought I was going to top tick shorts, but I forgot to wait for the manipulation and boom, stopped out at like 11. It hurts. And 10
Yikes.
minis, that's got to really hurt.
Rough.
But hopefully you never trade with that size ever again.
Well, you can, but...
Is there ever a time where that would be on a 150k account a doable thing? 10 minis?
I mean, you can. It's just dumb, but you can.
Oh yeah, the option is always there. You can always degen.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's not always a great thing. Give me a sec, Nick. I'm gonna go. I need to go get some water. Fill up my water bottle. I'll be back in a minute.
All right, go get some water. Yeah.
Water. Even Roman making fun of my accent now. Water.
You gotta get some water.
All right, bye. I'll be back.
Bye. See ya. No. Nick Alderson. Nick's still trying to figure out how you determine ad levels. It seems to change based on volatility. That is very correct. Because I don't do defined levels or zones or anything. It really matters how price gets to where I want it to go, right? If the price goes down slowly, like small candles like these ones that we have currently, and it goes down and down a bit more and down a bit more and down a bit more, I'm not interested in adding to a trade. But if I see a big candle, high volatility candle, like the CPI candle, for example, right? That is perfect to add to a position, because those are stop out candles, and stop out candles do this and then go back up, right? So that's where I want to add. I want the fast moves where everybody goes, oh my God, or oh shit, or everybody gets what? Stopped out. That's where I go long. Monster, Nick, do you and Celine trade full time, or do you guys have other jobs besides trading? Well, we're also here on Tradeify TV, but that's also trading. So only trading. Wag, they whistle? Hell yeah, they whistle. You didn't know? They do that. They do that all the time. You gotta have your volume turned up though, to max. Deep Chart says, if all viewers press a like, we can do a second giveaway right away, but I don't know why they feel uncomfortable to press likes, but they're happy to watch the stream. Tell them. I don't know. Slimy, do you only long, Nick? Have never seen you short. Well, in 0.4% of the cases, I actually do take shorts, believe it or not. It's pretty impressive. Rifat Kabir, Nick, what are those two trend lines on your chart and how do you use them with price action? Those are not trend lines. Those are EMAs. We got a 120 EMA, we got a 200 EMA. And I just use them as confluence. Hello. Jocelyn, Nick, when you mention your average, is it based on your TPs or entries? Entries, of course. It's the average entry. That's what I'm talking about. Miss Jessie Trades, what type of work did you do before trading? Well, I ran a video business for 6 years. Then I sold that. And then I ran a video business coaching company for like 2.5, 3 years. And then
Wait, Nick was a mentor?
Yeah, I was a LARPer. No, I'm kidding. No, I mean, I taught people how to do what I did, build a video business and sell it. So I would say that's pretty legitimate.
Of course. No, that's awesome. I didn't do anything cool like that. I was in an office job.
And McDonald's.
And McDonald's, actually, you remembered.
That's
yeah, I was
pretty
my first job was McDonald's.
I kind of want to work in a McDonald's for like a month or so, just because.
Yeah, a month is probably enough. You would eat so much though, because they give you pretty much, I think it's like 50%. I don't know. Mac is as cheap as it is, but when you're there and you can just eat whatever you want whenever you want, it's great.
Eddie Lift says, "Teach me how to be jacked." That's for you, Celine.
Oh, basically, if you just eat your protein and you do push-ups every single day, you'll get there. That's where I'm at.
How much protein?
About 180 grams a day.
Okay, for what body weight though?
Wait, that's actually for real. That's actually 180 grams what I'm hitting. I'm not even lying.
That's a lot for your body weight.
Yeah, but that's to put on muscle. Hey, take it up with Hannah. Take it up with Hannah. Okay.
Hannah, the legend. Where is she?
Where she should be, locked up. I'm looking at taking another huh?
Damn.
I'm taking this short.
Let's see. Have you ever done demolition work, Nick? No, I haven't. Did you just enter short?
Yes, I'm just about to show that.
He's fading me, chat.
I know.
I'm scared now. I'm very scared now.
Well.
Well, hey, looking forward to see your 10 push-ups.
Oh, God. All right, one second. 29,851.
Monster Trade says, you guys wouldn't consider content creation for trading? Well, go to my Instagram at Nick M Trades and you're going to see content for days.
Me, on the other hand, I have to really lock in on that. All right.
Let's see. How many steps am I on for today? 6,800. Oof. Oof. Celine, you?
Stop. 111, not even 1,000 yet. But sorry, yeah, I'm in this trade. Sorry, the idea behind the trade is, yes, there is SMT, but not only that, we're continuing to, on the lower time frame, make these putting these lower highs. So I was waiting for this high to be established. If it was going to break this high, then it wasn't looking good, but we didn't, and there is now an SMT at that high. Then price continued to break down here. There is an inversion. If you look to the left, if you zoom in, this candle here, inverted, and I'm just entering at market, and the idea remains the same for the 4-hour low. That's all. We'll see.
Okay.
Okay, push-ups, sure. Push-ups, I'll do it. 10? 10, it can't be 10 real ones again.
Why not?
Because I just broke that record, so I'm going to be weaker now.
Okay, then do 11. Because you weren't at your limit. You did your 10th easy. You weren't definitely
No, I said how much pain I'm in.
Don't even try to lie. That was not your limit. You can do more. I know it. I believe in you. I believe in you.
Not good form ones. I'm probably going to end up injuring myself.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Because if you don't have good form in training, you can absolutely injure yourself. So I know what you're trying to do.
Push-ups?
I have to do 17,000 steps. I know what you're trying to do, Nick. You're trying to break me here.
What do you mean? What do push-ups have to do with steps? One
Look,
is legs,
buddy,
and one is upper body. What are you even talking about?
He's trying to break me, chat. He doesn't want me to win.
Oh, man.
I'll do the damn push-ups here.
Chances are higher that you're going to get injured falling off your chair than doing push-ups.
Shut up. Yeah.
Adam says, let her train her biceps her way, Nick. Well, Adam, he's probably training her biceps more walking 17,000 steps than doing push-ups.
Shut up. Oh my gosh.
Russell says, I'm too beautiful of a woman to be doing these push-ups like a commoner. Someone get me gloves. Of course, Andrea. Of course. You know it.
I'm done.
How many did you do? I didn't count, so I'm gonna count on your honesty.
Yeah, someone would have counted.
How many did you do?
10.
Okay. Good. Good.
Oh my gosh. And just so you know, I didn't have the aircon on in here, so that was 10 push-ups in a lot of heat.
Nice.
Even harder. Come on, Celine, let us see a push-up form you're hiding. No, because the form is not right. Oh, what is NQ doing here?
Okay.
Oh, this is 9 a.m.
Celine, I gave you the benefit of the doubt, but I went back in the stream. You did 6, took a break, did 3 more, and then went back up and said you did 10, but you did 9.
Really?
I'm
Are
disappointed.
you sure it wasn't 10?
I'm disappointed.
Fine, I'll do another. I miscounted. I'm not dishonest. I'll do another.
My 7-year-old nephew can count to 100.
Don't compare me with your nephew, okay? Here, there's 2. I did 2 extra. There's 11.
Good. See? And you told me you can't do 10 anymore. Why are you lying?
10 in a row is completely different.
You gotta believe in yourself more, Celine. You can do more.
Thomas says, Celine, next time 1 single arm push-up. That's asking for a lot.
You can do more. You just don't believe in yourself.
It pains me, Nick. Like NQ right now. It's painful.
I like NQ.
This is, by the way, guys, this is Tokyo Stock Exchange. This is the volume we normally see, 4 a.m. Eastern Time.
It's Tokyo Stock Exchange close and New York pre-market open.
So there's some heavy volume, but what I don't like is that we manipulated lower first. Like we did have an initial drop at 4, so that's not fun. We'll see.
How's this guy's username? Just the daddy 28.
Yeah. He was here yesterday.
Funny.
Sellers getting cooked, says a cuckoo. Oh damn, there's TP1.
How your short looks good.
Sellers are cooking. That was bad timing, a cuckoo. Okay, well, stops at break even now, and I'm just holding the last ones. In fact, Asia low, 796.
Asia low.
7. Down there. All right, let's see. The stop is at break even now, so that's fine. I'm just holding the last 3 for 796-ish.
I just added to my longs.
Nice. I knew you would. When there's big drops like that, you just know Nick is buying this.
Well, it wasn't a big drop, to be fair.
I mean, volume.
It was at that point 32-point drop.
Some volume here.
Now I'm starting to like it. Let's go. Ring it, NQ. Ring it. This is great. This is good for you and for me.
Finally. Some clean movement.
Okay, I'm gonna bring in another account here.
Justin says 7:45. We do have an unfilled 4-hour. Yeah, I did have that marked up on the minis on NQ. This is the gap. Oh, where did it go? Oh, down here. But that's low, Justin. To be aiming, like, I would love for price to go all the way to those data lows, take out and tap into that unfilled 4-hour gap. But I feel like that's a big target to ask for. I'd be happy with just Asia low and then taking off there. It's still decent.
Yeah, I did just add to my existing positions and brought in another account.
Nice. So how many accounts are you on now in this long?
I'm currently trading 5 accounts.
Okay, nice.
Yo, Pizza Johnny. You're beating Celine's ass in the step challenge so far.
Yeah, so far. It's not over, Nick.
Ah, true. That's very true. I can sign
The
that
mindset
statement.
has switched. Q says, hit that like button, people. I remember when the like target used to always be more than people watching. These days, the targets are easy. Smash it, chat. Yep. It's
Kevin
pretty
Fan
easy.
95. Nick, what's your stop loss? You must be new here. Welcome to Tradeify TV. I do not trade with stop loss. And good morning, G's Boss, you fucking legend.
Good morning, cheese balls. Paper Read Alex says, man, I killed it on that gold shot. Dang. Is gold dipping too? Oh, yeah. All the way down into previous day low. Nice.
Fitted Pilot, when do you call it a loss, Nick? I usually don't. I keep fighting it.
Until it's green.
I keep fighting it. Let's see. I can zoom in for you more so you can see it better, chat. But I'm currently in 3 micros. I already have $176 realized profit, so I have profits to play with. Now, I'm in 3 micros. I'm going to take one off, literally half a point above its original entry, which is 68.50. So I'm going to take it off at 69, which then works my average down to about 842-ish. Right now, the average is at 850. If I can get it down to 842, that would be really good. For that, I need to hit 869. And then I'm going to be completely comfortable because at that point, I'm still going to have my $175-ish realized profit. I then still have 2 micros on. The average is low, and we're working.
This position, just to update, once that previous 4-hour low sweep, I just got stopped about break even on the rest there. Look at that. The 4-hour low sweep and then this bullish inversion would have been like a buy setup for me naturally because we had the 4-hour low sweep in reaction. So yeah, that's just telling me that we're not going to get, or the chances of us getting lower now into Asia low is kind of off. But we'll see. That's kind of annoying though, because now I'm technically seeing the buys from an area like this. So it'd be very rare for me now to enter another short here. I'm going to leave that. Took another partial in the shorts. But now just seeing that reaction there, the inversion, the 4-hour printing. That's probably a long. I want to be taking now, but I'm going to wait.
TF Change says, hey Nick, usually you average at 109 points. You're averaging quite quickly today. Any reason? Well, we have a lower, like a lower amount of points for the session. So you always got to put it into perspective of how is the market currently moving. You can't just have like a hard rule like 109 points. If the market moves more, that's more what I do. But we got the stop out candle, and therefore I added to the longs. It's Grail says, so you basically just hold forever until you physically can't. That's the ignorant way of seeing it. It's not that. I'm continuously working my positions. As you can see, like I've been long on this, like pretty much all day since I started. I went long first at 29,874. I now have profits, $176 closed profits, but my average is now at 850. So my average is lower, but I have realized profits on top of that. So that's how this way of trading works. Get profits banked, work your average down, do it again. Bogdan says, I guess Nick is also using the VIX for that matter. I do use the VIX. However, lately it's been less reliable because the VIX is pretty low-ish, below 15. So I don't use it as much right now.
Watching ES here, it's very, like both assets are very much out of sync here. Like ES is showing right now bullish 50-minute candle potential closure here and much closer to previous 4-hour high than NQ being much weaker here on the other side. Like we have already taken out that previous 4-hour low level with on NQ and not on ES. Like they're completely out of sync here. It's very interesting.
Sarah says, profit, he realizes it's not for pizza. It gives him a buffer to DCA more and it works great. Kinda, yes.
Chicken in the chat.
Oh, chicken, my favorite little chicken. Everybody put a corn emoji in the chat so we can feed the chicken. That animal needs to eat. Here you go. Feed the chicken, everybody. Jonathan says, I heard pizza and my ears perked up. Manton is asking, Celine, when you say weak or strong, do you mean momentum or bullishness versus bearishness?
Between the assets, yeah. When I'm watching, when I say ES is stronger, I just mean in terms of bullish. Yes. Not in terms of momentum, but in terms of when you have a weaker asset, you can see NQ is trading lower here, much lower. And yeah, this is what I mean. Bullish versus a more bearish out of the two is definitely NQ. Oh, I really want to re-enter the shorts. The targets have not been met.
You almost entered a long. I'm glad you didn't.
Yeah, I'm just like, Asia low. There's just, what would I do? 20 points. I need to think about this. There's SMT now as well at those lows.
SMT.
Let's see.
You look concerned.
Yes, I am. I'm really like, this is really a tough spot because by the looks of things, where the 4-hour low is and how the 4-hour candle is, it's not looking like a clean 4-hour candle to be longing into. Like there's already a top wick there. But then there's things against that as well, because there is SMT at the 4-hour low. Like this is an area of price I'm really not as convinced in, so I shouldn't really enter anything just because I think it's going to take the Asia low out, and there is like a lot of heaviness on NQ right now to the downside, but that's never a good sign to just enter something because you think it's going to go there. It never ended well. So I'm not going to be trying to like, I think what I'm doing in my head is giving it so much explanation just to make it an okay trade, but really it's not a clean trade and I shouldn't be just entering that. I'm just staring at it like, do I want to put the risk on there? I'm already green. It'd be playing with profits, but I'm just going to leave it.
All right.
I'm more like, I'm saying I'm probably giving myself way too many reasons to enter the trade, and it's just, I'm trying to make excuses for it, but that's not how you trade. Don't do it, you'll be chasing. Yeah. That's true. And I'd be going against like usually what I look at in price anyway. So this is 4-hour low taken. Although it's not, I'm not even confident in longing from here. So it's just more of like, don't trade it right now. Trader strap. It's just a trade. Leave it, Celine. Yeah, you know.
Dude Monkey says like all hit, really? No, we're at 1,000. Well, we're at 1,000. We need 1,300, dude.
Chris Matt says, Celine, low resistance liquidity on the 5-minute and the 15 sweep Asia low, then back up. Yeah, potentially. This is what I'm thinking about. I'm definitely thinking about the opposing sell side liquidity here, the Asia low. I'm looking at that as potential for us to take out. You also have the data lows lower, and then also the unfilled 4-hour gap. So all these things considered, I do expect to see lower, but it's not really enough. If you do size down and have a bigger stop, says Justin. Oh yeah, I would be sizing down. It's also putting me off that the assets are so out of sync. Like ES is about to take out its previous 4-hour high there. Like we're nowhere near that on NQ. And now my charts are frozen.
Oh no. Justin says 1 micro, take it. I like it, Justin. I like your thinking, sir. That's how this works.
No, I've got to leave that. I think I'm chasing an idea. That's all. I'm really thinking about it. No. If I'm not convinced of something, why am I trying to convince myself of it and try to put reasons behind it and et cetera, et cetera? Just don't take the trade. Leave it. I don't see us getting past that.
Very fair.
I don't see us getting past data low at this point in time. If anything might sweep, then go up. Absolutely. Guys, anything can happen. It's either up or down in NQ or in any asset, up or down.
Well, Roman, I know you love white charts, but let's go back to mine because I'm still in a trade. Hey, we got a market maker Drew now in the chat. So we got market maker Mario and market maker Drew. But he says, agreed, been super annoying how uncorrelated they've been lately. Well, you did that if you're the actual market maker.
Blame yourself, Drew. Damn it. Take some responsibility. D-methyl. Amen, Celine. I'm in the same boat as you. Okay, well, if anyone else is fighting with that right now, the way I just got out of that mindset was, I think what I'm trying to do is actually make reasons for why I want to short this. But in reality, I should just be observing price and having already taken partials and wins here on the day. I think I'm just trying to force myself onto this market until I see Asia low taken, but that doesn't have to happen. There's no like, oh, we have to take out Asia low first before we go higher. It's just an idea. And I'm a bit too married to that idea. And so I'm trying to give myself reasons to enter that trade. And I don't think that's really a good idea. Even if it goes there now, I think I made the right call. Yes, Rum Dog, there will always be another setup and another trade. That's right.
Oh, Thomas, one can never make it right. He says, narcissistic, back to me, laughing my fucking ass off. Well, people always complain that they can't see a trade. So if we're on Celine's chart and she doesn't have a trade on and she's not explaining anything, I'm gonna cue Roman to go back to my screen so you guys can see a trade, right? That's for you, not for me. I don't give a shit.
This is true. Justin says it popped down to 810s, 100%. 810s? Well, if we go 810s, we may as well go freaking 800s. Asia low there.
Great question from Bogdan. Bogdan is asking an important question. Where's Nate? Didn't hear of him in a long time.
Oh, Nate, what happened? You'd know, Nick.
I mean, who's Nate? Market Vision Trading says Nick's screen is better on the eyes, though. Very true.
Oh my gosh. Thomas says, and actually indeed like to see you both in opposite positions. Thomas, I'm not in any positions right now. So we may as well just stay on Nick's chart. That's what we're saying.
Trader Sue, hey Nick, need your kind advice. How to handle losses and control emotions? I just go on tilt very easily. So the key is, look, I have losing trades and I still sometimes have losing days. I'm working on eliminating that and have only winning days. And no, I'm not even kidding. I am gonna get to 100% trade win, like day win rate. I will get there. No doubt. However, currently I still sometimes do have losing days, but the key, Trader Sue, is, and that's the key for most people, size down. Don't trade that many that many contracts. Don't trade minis on a 50K account. Don't trade minis in a 100K. Don't even trade minis in a 150K account. Scale down, trade with micros. And I didn't learn that lesson for a long time. But once I did, I was like, that makes a lot of sense. Robot says Nick's hair is better on the eyes too. Wait, why?
Hold on, my charts aren't even white anymore as well, by the way, guys.
They're
My
gray.
charts are gray.
Yeah.
Thanks, Herman.
Roman is like, oh, finally I can go back to the white charts. Thank you.
He's not even gonna switch.
He has withdrawal syndromes already. He's like, he's gonna look at the white charts now for 30 seconds.
Getting a headache from these dark charts, Nick. He hasn't even switched him back. Roman.
He's just trolling at that point.
Roman's so funny. So Nick, you're planning to hold until when? Says Roshan. Till forever.
Well, no, that won't work. That won't work. It's like you can't really. The way I trade, I can't really give you an answer to that question because it really, really depends how the market goes, where it goes. Okay, if it just ticky-tack slowly down, it drips down a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. That's no danger. It's only danger if I add in that scenario. But if it goes down fast, right? That is where most people think, oh, that's the actual danger. But that's not the danger. I love the fast, big candles down. That's where I love to add more, because those are stop out candles and it's going to go back up. The slow, that is the danger if you add into it. If you just sit through the slow and you just wait and watch it, maybe go outside for a walk, then you're going to be fine. But if you do this, like most traders do, this right here, and you look at the slow in a fast way, then guess what? You're going to be adding because you see the market moving. Oh my God, it just dropped. Oh my God, it's pumping. Oh my God, it just dropped. Shit, I got to add here. Well, you're going to blow your account in 3 seconds. Probably a bit more than 3 seconds, but you get my point. But if you zoom out, you do this, and you see how it's slowly moving down, you start to realize, wait a minute, this is not the scenario where I want to add to this. This is the scenario where I just want to sit and watch. And I want to see, what is it going to do? And if it slowly goes lower, it goes down 100 points, 200 points, I'll bring in another account. And then if the fast candle comes, boom, I add on all the accounts. That's how this works. Celine?
Yes.
Fully honest, and I don't care what your answer is. Did you listen to what I just said?
Yes.
So you could repeat it.
Not word for word.
Okay, but no, I don't care. Even if you said
what?
no, even if you said no, I really don't care. I just want to know. Did you or no?
I listened. Yes, you were talking about the stop out candles, and like those are areas where like
the reason I'm asking is because I literally just gave away the way I trade, and you didn't react to it. I was like, oh, interesting.
No, but I know the way you trade. It's not for me. It's for the others.
That was the secret, though.
Well, you know what? This is recorded live, so I can always go back and capture any of the bits that I missed.
Oh, so there were bits that you missed. No, I said I don't care. Like I just wanted to know.
No, I did. I was listening. I know how when price is dipping and we get the stop out candles, that is where you're wanting to add into positions. And
by the way, I'm the exact same. Like as Robot says, carrot cake. Yes, carrot cake. And that's usually what happens, chat. Just to be fair, right? If you're in a stream for multiple hours and you're talking about a lot of different things, sometimes one person talks, and that is the time when you actually can zone out and you can actually think about other things and work on your charts, etc. So that happens to everybody. Okay, just saying.
Oh, are they still giving you shit for it?
No, I'm giving myself shit for it because it's funny.
No, definitely. I mean, there are times I will, like, as you were going through that, I just had noticed something on the charts. That's all. My mind had gone, like, for maybe I switched off for like 30 seconds a minute, but I was listening.
It's not a problem. That happens to me too.
You drop a lot of gems here. I'm always listening, Nick.
Happens to me too.
Right now there is SMT. What I wanted to mention was there is an SMT, a previous 4-hour high. That's all. ES has gone and taken that high, and NQ is looking like a very different chart here. So just something to note. They're both very different charts today.
Okay, I'll add one on top of this. Remember before on this candle right here, that was let me scroll down here, the 405 candle AM Eastern time. It came very close to my partial, right? And I said if it's gonna hit 869, I'm gonna have my average at around 843-ish, and I'm gonna still have my realized profits. The average is now better, so I can work the position lower, etc. And that's what I'm looking for. Then it missed it by like 2 points. I didn't take it. I could have taken it for like a small loss of whatever, $6 or so. But I missed it. I wasn't quick enough. And then, chat, the important thing here, the important lesson is I didn't panic. I didn't because it dropped down, right? It dropped again to the low and lower. I didn't panic. I didn't go like, oh shit, now we're gonna take a loss or I'm gonna add more in here or something. No, I was like, okay, now let's see and wait where it goes. If it goes down fast, cool, I'll take more. If it doesn't, I'll just wait. And if it goes back up, so be it. And guess what? It might now hit 869. It might not. We'll see. If it hits 869, then the theory is still in place. I still get my average to like 843-ish. I still have my realized profits and everything is great. If it doesn't, I'm going to work the position more. Nick Alderson, so if it's just grinding down for a while, might end up with multiple accounts with small positions, but no bigger positions unless you get a dump candle. Yep, exactly. Exactly.
He's dropping the gems today, chat. Who's making notes?
Oh, look at Chicken. Chicken says, hi, Celine. You look absolutely stunning today. Hi, Nick. You look attractive as hell today. Hey, Chicken. You look phenomenal today.
You look great today, Chicken. Those feathers.
You look like you just escaped KFC. Phenomenal.
A nice fried chicken. Hey, how's Grease, Chicken? Are you cooking in this heat?
Benji, great question. So Nick, why did you change strategy? You did, right? Compared to how you traded like 6 or 12 months ago. Is this one so much better than GP, for example, for you? Yes, because this is exactly how I like to trade. As in, I am in trades all day. I do not want to sit in front of charts waiting for an A+ setup. I just hate it. I hated sitting in front of the charts doing nothing. I want to do something. Now, this is the way how I can do something at pretty much all times. Sometimes I still have to sit through, I said, like a slow downish move, but usually I can be in trades, I can work my positions, and that's the way how I like to trade. Now, for some of you, or like for most of you, that won't be the way. Most of you want to sit in front of the charts for 30 minutes to an hour a day, make money and go about your day, and that's completely fine. Do that, but that's not the way I trade. I'm willing to spend my entire day, literally from early morning till late at night, in front of the chart, make money all day, and then walk away. Do it again the next day. So this works for me really well, and that's why I do it this way.
Yeah, and it's cool to see like how everyone's personalities and how they trade, because I think that very much answers your problem, and you found a way to answer that for yourself. Like you wanted to be at the chart and you wanted to be trading it, whereas I don't want to be at the charts all day. That's why I'd rather like trade a different way, and that's what works for me. And I think that's like how everyone should approach trading. Like you got to find what strategy, what you're willing to commit to. I mean, you have to be making money, of course, but whatever works for you as well.
Ashtree says your average purchase doesn't drop until you buy again, not sell. The platform shouldn't move your price entry. Annoying. What are you saying, Ashtree? That makes no sense. It's always 1 for 1. So let's say, I'm going to make a very simple example. Let's say you buy one at $10. You buy another one at $5. So now your average is $7.50. Now you buy 2 more at $2.50. So now your average drops down to $5. But now, if you sell one, your average, like if you sell one above your average will drop further down because you have the last 3 positions open and not the first 3. It's 1 for 1. The first one you take, like the first one you buy is the first one you sell. The second one you buy is the second one you sell. The third one you buy is the third one you sell, etc. You can't decide which one you're going to sell. I mean, mentally you can, and you can keep track of it, but the charts is always going to go 1 for 1. Well, Chicken, I mean, she was in here yesterday. She should know how to trade now.
Yeah, I told him you got a teacher now.
Teacher. Yeah, first in, first out. Thank you. Swiss boy here doesn't know how to speak English.
What? What did you say? Wait, that's funny. I didn't catch it.
1 for 1. Like the first one you buy is the first one you sell. Like whatever.
Oh, right.
People understood it, so it's fine. Yeah, of course, Ashtree. If you buy all at the same level, then your average is always going to be that level. But if you buy at multiple levels, then your average is going to move when you sell contracts. You'll see it. We're literally on my chart right now. If it hits 869, you will see I will not buy. I will just sell, yet it will move the average. You ready for it? Now I really wanted to go to 869 just to show Ashtree.
Yes, Feta Pilot. I closed a short ages ago. I got stop break even on the last bit of that trade. And going just back to my mindset, I'm very happy with decisions I made before where I was fighting my mind to enter shorts because I was convinced that we have to go to Asia low, like this, the full targets have not been met on this trade. But watching ES, watching how we were approaching, they were very, very out of sync today, ES and NQ. Watching our ES was approaching 4-hour high, watching our NQ was much weaker. Like they were very much out of sync. So it wasn't a confident place for me to be shorting in. And at the moment, I'd be in a lot of drawdown and probably risking all the profits on the session. So W decision, W mindset there. Keeping myself out of that one.
Phoenix Hunt, Nick, do you enjoy streaming? Yeah, it's fun. Ashtree says, I understand your concept, but sales need to be above average. Yes, that's what I said. That's exactly what I said. Well, technically you can sell lower than your average too. You're going to take a loss, but your average is still going to move down. It's like, for example, when I sell right here at 8.59, I'm going to be selling 9 points lower than the original first entry of this trade that I'm in. So I'm going to take a loss, but the average is still going to go down because I'm selling that entry. So that one is gone.
Anis Gunn says, can you close partials or will it close the whole position? It's partialing. He doesn't take the whole position off there, then it wouldn't make sense.
Sometimes I do. Sometimes I do. Look, I'll show you right now. This is three micros, $30. Boom, close it. But guess what? Re-entering, bam, with 2. Now my average is better. I'm only in 2. See? Done. And I just closed some profits on top of it. Remember, I went from 176 to now 196 realized profit. So I have more profits, I have a better average, but I only have 2 micros. Completely fine. Now I can move my target higher. I'm gonna move it to 894.50, and then the second one at 918.25. I'm gonna move that as a TP, so it's the last one. And I see that, bam, done.
Fede Pilot says, you make it seem so stress-free, Nick. Love it.
Because it is. Because it actually is when you scale down.
And Leia's back. Leia,
Hey.
You've missed a lot of gems here. We learned a lot more from Nick and his trading strategy. Shame you missed it, but it is recorded. We can always go back.
Mm-hmm.
Leia said she's in demo right now. Took a loss on gold. Now I'm short on an MNQ. Paper trading, right, Leia? Because you're not on evals, right?
I love Roman's humor. Roman is so funny. Leia goes, guess who's back? And Roman goes, who is back?
Oh my gosh.
Keg, Gidgon, how many calories do you burn on the slow motion treadmill? No idea. I don't really care. Will Warren, Nick, do you have a daily profit target? Nope. Target is to end the day green, and not like $1 green, obviously, but I never aim for a certain dollar amount.
I missed this question before. Gio says, Nick and Celine, what do you think is better, closing partial positions or trailing the break even? I actually do both. You guys will see me take a partial and then trail my stop, usually to break even first. And then if it's like a bigger move I'm trying to catch, and we're breaking, like, say I'm in a short and it's breaking down significantly, like past key levels, I will trail that stop into profit as well. But I do both, because the one decision to partial is to at least lock in profits. The decision to move to break even is to then secure that and not have any more risk on the trade. Let it do whatever it needs to do. And then the trailing decision is to then, if we are moving heavily, to capture more and more of that profit as it continues to break lows. So it's just all about in prop like as well, just securing the green days, stacking that up.
Emilia says, I would have never believed myself if I told my past me I will be watching some stream for weeks and weeks. Hey, and now you're here. Love to have you. Robin, do you walk during trading to counter stress? No, I do it to get my 12,000 steps in every day. Anna, I mean, if you want to close one contract from that 2 contract, can we do that or have to close full 2 contract? Yeah, you can close 1. That's not a problem.
A lot of people ask these questions every day about like partialing. It's just about, you get to set how many limit orders you want to put. For example, like Nick just showed you, he can take out 2, scale up, add 1. Like you can just, that's in the way you put your orders in. That's how you partial.
I mean, think about, look at it this way. From in this session, right? You see my screen here. I've been trading multiple accounts, but let's look at this one right here. So what do we see? I entered the first position at, actually before the London stream, I entered the first position at 15 minutes to 1 a.m. So 12:45 a.m. Eastern time. I entered 2 MNQs. Also at the same time, I shorted MCL. Yeah, you heard that right, Leah. I shorted MCL.
What?
But it doesn't matter. For now, I'll explain NQ, right? So 74.63 was the average, as you can see, because it was 1 buy at 74.25 and 1 buy at 7.5. Then I took 1 off at 29.915. You see all the executions on screen right here. I'm going to zoom in even more so you can actually see it. Nobody tells me they can't see it, okay? 29.915, I took 1 off. So at that point, I was only in 1. Then I improved my average by adding another one at 868.50. Now that didn't improve the average by much, but it improved it a little bit. So now the average was at around 870, right? Then at 847.50, I added another one. I took a partial off at 876, and as we just remembered, the average before was at 870. The initial first highest buy was 875, so I took it for 1.25 points in this case, right? Which didn't add much profits, but it worked my average down even further. So then I did it again at 836, took all 3 off at 853 and re-entered 2 immediately. So now I'm back in the original position, right? The original position was at 874.63 average price, but now I'm in the same position, 2 micros, but I'm 25 points lower, and on top of those 25-point lower average, I have $196 of realized profits that I can now play with, right? So it's all about banking profits, working the position down, getting a better and better and better and better and better average throughout the entire day. And that's why I end up taking 70 trades a day. It's totally completely different than waiting for an A+ setup and going for whatever defines RR or whatever. Which, if you want to do that, nothing wrong with it. I don't.
And some people would find it difficult, like the way Nick adds into like losing trades, that takes some kind of mindset to be so convinced that this is going higher, so as it drops, I'm adding more. It's like, you got to have a solid mind to keep doing that, to add into a losing position, or not a losing position, but a position that is in the red. That's a hard thing to do.
Market vision trading. Nick, if I buy a cookie for $2.50 and I eat half of it, then I sell it for $5. How much did I spend on the cookie? You spent $2.50 on the cookie.
What a stupid question.
It's a trick question. If you ask me how much total money did you lose or make on this, then obviously you made $2.50, but you spent $2.50 on the cookie.
Can you show, Anna says, can you show how you close partial, like closing one contract only from this one?
Well, if it goes up to 894.50, I'll show you.
very similar. I don't know why this is where people get like stuck with their trading, partialing. You basically in trading, if you're in a long, the way you get out of it is by having a sell limit. So if you're in a long position and you have 5 contracts on and you only want to take off a partial there, you only want to take 2, you would have a sell limit to take 2 contracts, a sell limit. That's what's going to get you out of that long. So when you say partial, that's how you do it.
There's actually a short on our channel where I explained that to Claudia. So if you go to our channel and you go to shorts on YouTube, and you go to the one where you see Claudia and me on the thumbnail, it's one of the recent ones. I'll explain it there. But Lady Trades, okay, interesting. Lady Trades says adding into losing positions is called gambling in all caps lock. Mm-hmm. Well, here's the thing, Lady Trades. I'm not gonna argue with you about it. I'm gonna ask you a simple question. Why do you think it is gambling? Is that because you have read trading books and you have heard from people who are supposedly very profitable traders, or you have bought a course and that course seller, that guru furu has told you that? Or, so basically just because everybody says so? Or is it because you actually did it yourself and you found out there's absolutely no way that you can do it and it feels like gambling and it feels like it's completely unstrategized and no concept behind it? Because Lady Trades, here's the truth. Most people just repeat what they hear over and over and over again from other people because they're insecure. Now, I'm not going to attack you. I'm not going to say you're insecure. That's for you to determine. But do you just say that because you heard it somewhere, or do you actually know?
Everyone is entitled. Lady Trades, you're entitled to your opinion, but Nick is asking you some questions here, so you got to back it up. Running on empty says, Nick and Celine, you are so good at explaining it. It's simple, at least for me to understand. Cheers. Love the stream. Appreciate you running on empty. Appreciate that.
Mm-hmm. 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 Is this chart from US 100? It's NASDAQ. NASDAQ futures, NQ.
I mean, when people talk about trading and gambling, it is like the discussion could go on forever, because at any given time, whenever you put risk on in the markets, nothing is guaranteed. There is no outcome that is guaranteed in trading. But the only thing you can do is control risk and control how you manage that position. But at the end of the day, when we enter a position, we don't know, we're not convinced 100% this is going to be, it's an educated gamble. You could call it that, trading. Because all you can do is manage and control the risk side of things and how you analyze. But at the end of the day, no one really 100% of the time can tell you what's going to happen, what that outcome is going to be. So in that way, you could argue that, but at the same time, yeah, it's not fully a gamble.
I want to see what she says next. Lady Trades.
Daily Bread Wine said, as a trader, I stopped defending the gambling allegation. Just need to be the best gambler out there, if that helps.
Leia is arguing with Bonjour about how many steps they're going to take.
Yeah,
so
I'm like,
go through like 40,000 like yesterday.
I know, they're going to be dead in 7 days. I said, Leia, I'm agreeing. Can we all just stick to the 17,000? I got shit to do. I can't be walking all day today.
Yeah, Leia, that was crazy what you did yesterday.
She wants that account.
Of course. Yeah, for that you got to put in the work. But she's doing it so far. I saw you got you took the smart play, Celine. You did the exact minimum, 17,100, a little bit more than the minimum.
Of course I did. I can't be walking around all day. That already took up 2 hours to get that, to clock 17,000 steps. I
Chicken,
wish
you're
I
on.
had your setup and I could be trading and doing it at the same time. But the fact of the matter is, I had to go and walk. My gym is
You
closed.
don't, you don't have to wish. You can just get a treadmill desk.
Yeah, I was looking into it yesterday, actually, but I just have to also buy a desk. So I need to find.
Well, that's not
good.
that hard to do, is it?
In Greece, you know how long it took.
Oh,
The other
yeah,
thing
you're
is,
crazy. You're
I
cool.
could get like a higher platform, like on my desk. I've seen you can like build that attachment to your desk, so then your laptop is higher. I'm looking at it. I think there are ways.
I would suggest you get an electric standing desk because that makes things so much easier. I mean, there's for sure an IKEA somewhere, right?
No, IKEA doesn't have them. Like my fiance, he does have one upstairs in his office, but
What do you mean
I was
IKEA
like-
doesn't have it?
they don't have a what's it called, a electric desk.
My electric desk is literally from IKEA.
They literally don't have one here. He had to buy his like from an online, some other European website. I don't know.
Let me cook. Thessaloniki, IKEA.
And the other thing is the size of the desk, the size for my space and that. But have a look. Is there one there? Because I want the ones, the electronic ones, the ones with the button. I used to have that.
We're gonna do standing desk.
By the way, did that woman ever respond?
What never responded? Let's see. So this is an electric standing desk.
With the
What do you-
buttons?
Of course. What do you mean IKEA doesn't have it?
Is that IKEA Greece?
Yes.
Yeah, they do not have them in store. Maybe that's online only.
Let's see. Availability per store. Thessaloniki available. Lady, do you research?
What do you mean? When I moved here, we were looking everywhere. My fiance had to end up buying one like from an online website somewhere else.
It literally says here though. You see it?
But I wouldn't trust that. I've been to the store. They don't have them. I went.
Sure,
My
if you
desk
say
is from
so.
IKEA. They didn't. They
Put some
did
car
not have.
boxes. Put some car boxes on your desk then, if you say so. You're right.
Put some what?
You're right. Put some car boxes on your desk. You're right.
What's that? What?
Never mind. You're right. They don't have it.
Wait, Chicken saying my cousin is the store manager. I've definitely probably met your cousin then. I was in IKEA so many times when I first moved here. I bought so much stuff from there. Well, maybe your cousin can then get me the desk in. Chicken, let me know if I can help. Yes, you can. Find me the electric desk at IKEA.
Well, Chicken, the question is, do you really want to help? Just like objectively speaking, I personally would always help Celine if she needed help. But I'm not gonna help somebody. I'm not gonna help somebody if they're lazy. So that's the
What
question.
do you mean lazy?
Well, I did a 2-minute Google search and I found it in the IKEA. That
Nick,
is
I went to the store, buddy. I was at
Okay,
the store.
Okay, buddy, do you want me to call them right now and ask them?
Nick, I can do that. That's not a problem. You're getting involved in something you don't need to partake in. I can go and call the store after this. Okay? He's involving himself and then calling me lazy.
Anyway, you're right. You're right.
Brother,
I shouldn't have done that. You're right.
I'm gonna go. Sorry, Roman.
Roman wants me to call them.
I'm gonna go, and also, just so you know, I moved in probably a month ago now. So, hey, maybe stock levels have changed. But when I was there, why would my fiance? Why would we go to all this effort for to buy an electric standing desk from another company if we didn't have to? Okay, we would have the freaking IKEA is so much closer.
Let's set the stage differently then. You might have gone a month ago and they didn't have it. I will never know. And if you actually went
Nick,
there, and
they didn't have it. Why wouldn't I have bought it? What are you talking about?
I'm just resetting the stage, okay? So you went a month ago and they didn't have it.
I can't.
Good. Now, if we look now, today, right now, We see they have it.
Yes.
So what you told me about 5 minutes ago was you were looking into it yesterday, but they don't have it. But
I
they
didn't
do
look
have
into this at IKEA yesterday, Nick.
Okay. So that's a different scenario then.
I looked at walking pads. I haven't looked at standing desks.
Okay, so that's a different scenario then.
Very different.
But since they do have it, which is awesome, you can now get one, right?
Of course. You know what's even easier? First I've got to find the walking pad. Then I will change my desk setup.
All right, let's see. Walking pad.
And I'm not trying to shop online right now in the middle of the stream.
I am.
Oh my gosh. Why are we always doing this?
Oh, there's many.
Scroods. You're going to buy from Scroods. Chicken, tell him not to buy from Scroods.
What's up with Scroods? Not good?
I mean, like, it's fine for like little things, but I don't know if I could trust the walking pad on that.
I mean, I've got reviews. This one has 199 and it's 4.5 stars. Pretty good. Oh, that's actually the one I have. Hell
Really?
yeah. Yeah, the Kingsmith R1 Pro. Actually, not true. I have the Kingsmith A1 Pro. Wait, let's see. Kingsmith A1 Pro. Boom. Bam! There we go. That's the one I have, the exact one. So I guess it doesn't matter where you buy it. It's the same thing, right?
Okay. I mean, if it's got reviews.
Can we change that to like English? Aha. The product is not available. Ah, damn it. Okay, let's see.
Welcome to shopping online in Greece.
Let's see. Maybe they do have one though. They have other ones. The Z one, that should work. Yeah, here we go. Boom. Found one. Let's see, they do have it in store as well because you said you want to get it there. Yeah, awesome. Let's go.
Okay. Well, I will do my own reviews and I will look into it. Thank
All
you.
problem solved. Let's go. We can be happy.
If it was a priority, just know, if it was at the top of my priorities right now, I would have purchased it. I would have looked more deeper into it, but I have a lot more to do than that in my day.
Okay, I'm really sorry then. I just heard you say, I wish I had your setup. So I interpreted it as you have a true desire and wish. So
Did I say I wish I had your setup?
Yes, you did. So I'm sorry that I tried to help you fulfill your wish. I shouldn't have done that. I will never do it again.
I cannot, Nick. And yes, Chicken, one day I do need your help at that IKEA store.
One day.
I will reach out.
I should purposely order all the electronic standing desks from that IKEA right now so that when she reaches out, they don't have them anymore.
So stupid.
This is great. No, Joseph, we're just brother and sister. This is sibling love, you know?
Is it? You know what's crazy? I've never met Nick, but I swear the day I meet Nick in person, he's just going to get one of these to the face. Sometimes.
She's gonna knock me out. Oh, that's how you win the paddle battle. She's gonna knock me out before the match, and then it's a forfeit.
Instant knockout.
Well, yeah, that's true, Robot. How dare you help her from the bottom of your heart? I'm wrong for that.
Guys, it's not about helping. I can go and research and sit there and buy things. I just haven't done that yet. I have so much other stuff to do.
What do you have to do?
Oh, don't even. You know what my day is right now? In the next 3 minutes, I have to run. I have to go to lunch. I have to make lunch. Then I have to go to my appointment. Then I have to work. Then I have to film a video. Then I have to come back and trade. Then I have to also plan wedding stuff. Then I have to order more furniture that I'm buying. What else? Name it.
I don't know.
In between all that, I have to do 17,000 steps. I've now added that on. Have to add that on.
Which you wouldn't need to do if you had the standing desk and the trimmer.
Yes, that's true. But I don't mind getting a bit of sun in amongst all this. I do need to see the daylight, so I will get a bit of sun, do my steps. What else? And then it's back to work, back to trading. 3 more minutes to troll Celine.
Look, they don't call me the Rage Bay King for no reason, right?
It's true. It's part of your intro now. You could do 17K
steps at IKEA.
It would probably, I'd probably have to take 17K steps to get there, actually.
And on top of that, you could eat lunch there. They have amazing hot dogs and köttbullar.
You eat the hot dogs at IKEA?
Oh, hell yeah. My fiance and I sometimes go to IKEA just for the hot dogs.
Yuck. Come on, Nick.
And then we go back home. Actually,
I thought you were a biohacker. I thought you were biohacking. You know?
Yeah, so that is biohacking. You should eat IKEA hot dogs every day. That's biohacking.
Cheese was like, bro, IKEA hot dogs are the best. That's quite literally, I'm pretty sure, dog meat, but okay.
Yeah, that's why it's called a hot dog.
Ew.
Well, anyways, chat, it's about time. I'm still in my trade. Actually, I mean, let me double check how many I'm in. I'm still in 5 trades on 5 different accounts. Well, technically, that's not true. I'm in 6 trades on 5 different accounts. I'm gonna hold this, obviously. I'm gonna work it. I'm gonna keep you updated on it in the New York stream, which brings me to that point. We're gonna be back at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time for another New York session stream, and then of course tomorrow 7 a.m. with Celine for the London stream. And also, put a big fat W in the chat if you loved today's stream. Put an L in the chat if you hated it. And yeah, well, I guess that's it, Celine. What do you want to say to the chat before?
I don't have much right now. But to those of you in the step challenge, by the way, make sure you get your steps in. There's not many of us that are remaining. 4 already have dropped off. So guys, I will be getting my steps in just to let you know. But in terms of trading, well, what do we have right now? It's slowly grinding back to the upside. Just always protect the capital. Don't try to force anything. You saw me live make a decision there not to trade, and I think that has definitely played out to be the right decision. So to the rest of you who might be trying to FOMO chase anything or letting that mind get in the way, fight it. You choose discipline, choose to lock in, and choose the right decision. It'll pay off. Other than that, I will see you guys. Make sure you tune into the New York stream, but I'll see you guys 7 a.m. UK. Love you guys. Peace.